そうですね。今シェア設定が
Alright, it is now time
エディットになって
to start with Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. Take it away.
というわけでポケモン始まります。
So time's actually going to start in about 10 seconds. I'm kind of cheating here. I'm using an external timer here. I'll explain what's going on in a sec. But so 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Pokemon Heart Gold. So what I did right there was I'm trying to get my ID to be something specific.
Trainer ID.
Yep. And if you want to explain that.
なんか起動タイミングを特定のところで起動することによってなんか調整してるらしいですね。
And based on that seed, he'll be able to manipulate encounters, his starter, and manipulate a little bit more further on.
エンカウントを調整するみたいです。
is that you're able to control it by taking specific actions because the RNG only advances each time the game has to call for an action that requires it to like roll RNG. So we're going to start that seed on the right path and then continue down that path by only changing the RNG by taking actions that are specific to the route that we're
DS 内の時計が結構乱
And getting that is a little awkward because we're going to have to sit here and look at Oak's precious face for a little while. So we have to wait about 36.5 seconds after we change our DS clock, and then we have to wait about a minute 21. So I'm only going to do this a few times. そうですね、今日は6月4日、今日は6月5日ですけど、日本はもう6月4日アメリカなので、なんと独立記念日ということで、
It's a frame perfect trick, so.
みんな USA と盛り上がってる時期です。
So I'm going to give it a few tries here.
Unfortunately, we can't actually check yet. We have to wait for
we have to wait for mom to be like, "Hey, how are you?"
Here's your, gameplay options.
Yeah.
Let's hope he gets it first try.
That would be awesome.
I believe.
I think I reset super early on the soft reset, so I don't think I'm anywhere close. But
you think you're on the wrong second?
Oh, I think I'm very much on the wrong second. The audio was a little muffled when I heard it the first time.
I believe.
No idea what that is.
Okay.
So we get to go through that again. Like I said, I'll do this a few times. And
7
if
月
I
です
can't
ね。
get it, then I'll just
そう
be
です
a
ね。
little second part ready.
It's completely integral to the run. You absolutely have to have the ID.
So yeah, we get to go through this joy over and over. Isn't it appealing?
そうですよ、もう1年は半分過ぎたんですよ。あと半年で正月ですよ。SGDQ ですよ、半年で。いや、楽しみだな。
No problem. We actually have a $100 donation from B-Dragon28.
超露骨に調整してます
Saying
ね。
good luck on the run. Donation goes to runner's choice.
まあ DS
I said I was gonna do
ならではの調整ですね。
Yeah.
この機種は5時56分で会うみたいな、そういうことあるらしいんで。
We also have a $25 donation from RT Theo that says, "Here comes Heart Gold. So excited to see its run this year. Much love to the Pokemon blog."
Yeah, we're still good for another minute and a half, so have at it, go ham.
No problem. We got a $5 donation from Anonymous that said, "Had to donate during the Pokemon Heart Gold run for such a great cause. Wanted to wish Keizaron good luck and give a shout out to the gunner making the couch look good. But keep that gun luck out of this run."
I think it's rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want gunner luck.
No.
The practice has gone so bad since I got here.
Oh, so there's also a specific reason why I'm picking the girl. So
She's cute.
yeah, it's no, but the catch tutorial is a little different depending on who you pick. If you're the boy, then the girl actually fails it. It's pretty
合わせた
silly.
い時刻の 1.5 秒前に起動するのはミソ。なるほど。
So we get to sit here for another 20 seconds or so. So
We
another
have
donation.
a $10 donation from AC that says SGDQ is the ultimate
そんなこと言うと入ってき
boredom
ますよ。
buster. Had to donate for the
やめ
Pokemon
て。
block. Good luck, runners.
ああ、もう
We
足すみ
have
たいな
a
ことしてますね、さっきからもう。
$251 donation from Kindle Dust that says, "I always get hyped for the Pokemon block at a GDQ. Thank you so much to all the runners. I wish you the best of RNG. My donation is going towards naming Cyndaquil Fire Sonic. Second gen is best gen."
So I actually lied. I'm gonna do this one more time if I don't get it.
壁に入るで
And
修正
just
バ
for
ッ
the
チ
sake of
か
trying not to take forever with my estimate,
そんなこと
I'll
が
switch to the other cart. If it
やっ
comes in.
ぱ
No, we're
みん
gonna
な
get
壁
it.
入りたいんです
Oh,
ね
we got it here.
You think so?
Do
It looked
Let's
good,
do it.
dude.
Oh, one
That was
early.
one early, so one more try.
One frame early.
You guys get to see the lovely DS screen again.
今1フレーム早かったらしいですまたやり直し
That was really close, though. So it isn't a 60 frame per second game. So like, being frame perfect isn't as bad as some other games. Like if you look at like
Gen 3.
yeah, Sapphire or Emerald, then that stuff is 60 frames per second. And if you saw my RPG limit break run, then you saw how terrible that was.
How many did you get to there?
It was, yeah.
My record for failing it is 84, so.
My laptop was also beefing it, so it was also that.
Go over estimate, you don't even have your mudkip yet.
Yeah, it took a donation for me to finally get it, which just proves how much of a sellout I really am.
That's
そうで
right.
すねまあリセゲした方が早いんでしょうね
Meanbig.net.
Hey. If you want to do a couple more donations.
All right, we got a $150 donation from Devil Jehos that says, I've never played Pokemon games before, but this game looks really intense. I'd love to give it a shot one day. Good luck to you guys, and also shout outs to my friend Kristen.
Shout outs to Kristen. All right, we're getting it this time. Third time's a charm, right?
We got
This time for sure.
This time, for sure.
And Keizaron's using a tool that, like an external timer that we have open on a computer right here that kind of helps him time the button a bit. It counts down and flashes as he gets close to the frame that he actually is supposed to press A. So that helps a lot. I think most runners that play this game use that timer. So
we get another 20-second wait. The
And
wait time in this is ridiculous. In the glitchless route, the soft resets a lot earlier, and then the entrance into the game is a lot earlier too. But the run, of course, is a lot longer. Okay, I have confidence this time
okay.
that we're switching to the other DS. Yeah, so it's really interesting how we have to handle the backup for this. So we have another DS to my left, and it's actually still on right now. We can't save. Like, we just flat out cannot save until we get about an hour into the run, because otherwise we destroy a lot of what we're trying to manipulate.
Yeah, that is like I was talking about before. You have to take a set of specific steps that call RNG. Well, saving calls RNG, and that's not in the route. So
Come on.
Ooh, one late.
one
Okay,
early,
well,
one late.
You know, I'm going to make the quick switch real quick. Yes.
Okay.
I'm Tyrant 14.
I'm Gunner Maniac.
I'm Orlin.
And the quiet boy is Alta Biscuit.
No, that's a Gumi.
Oh, you're right. Silly me. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
We're back. Now.
We did it.
We got the
Oh my
ID.
goodness, I got it. Yeah, first try. We did it. All right, so now you're going to get to see some of the magic of this, like the Meryl.
おっと今怪しいことが起きましたね DS を入れ替えたらうまくいってましたよ
So you're going to see probably the most unoptimal looking walk to the lab. I mean, it's to the left and up, right? I'm going to
な
take
ん
this little
か
detour.
怪しい裏技があるんでしょうね
Oh,
Alright,
she's
well.
not looking the right way.
But we're not done yet.
Don't say that.
So it's possible that the DS had been sitting too long, and that
Which my encounters won't be manipulated from here, so
The-
that'll
the
add a little bit to the fun.
yeah, the starter also won't be manipulated anymore either. So,
That sounds like
Don't
not
say
fun.
such a thing.
so what happens is if the hour changes to, so we were supposed to be on the 6th hour, and so the DS has probably been sitting too long, and it's changed to the 7th hour, which changes the seed that we'd be on, which causes RNG to act differently.
Nah. Okay, so if I could get the Cyndaquil nickname real quick.
And before shiny.
Madam Host.
All right, we are naming it Fire Sonic.
We did it.
Dear.
Gotta go fast.
I can't do this fast. Why did you do this? Do we even have space for... Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. There you go. We did it. So yeah, like Tyrant was saying, we might not actually have the Cyndaquil that we need. We can make it work. It's going to be a little sloppy, but the most important thing is later on, we're fine when it comes to getting our next Pokemon, which if you looked at the donation incentives, you already know what it is. If you haven't, then I won't spoil it.
So now we get to start, you know, the actual run. This is one of the coolest Pokemon runs out there at all. If you're not familiar with this run, it's kind of like a really nice hybrid between glitchless runs and glitched runs. Glitched runs tend to be really like, you know, don't have Pokemon battles, just skip right to the end of the game. And glitchless runs tend to run a little long, but this is a run that has kind of the best of both worlds. So if you've never seen it before, you're in for a treat.
I'm displeased that she's not looking the way she's supposed to. So the NPCs will behave in specific patterns depending on what your RNG is. So that's why Tyrant pointed that out immediately. So we may very well be running a bum Cyndaquil. But I'm not gonna look. We're gonna keep it a surprise.
Well, you'll know really fast.
It should be fun.
Because normally she's supposed to be looking left now. Right, and then it's something similar to that. Ignore what I'm saying. This way, then this way, then
that way.
We'll dance. I just noticed the frame you picked. What the heck?
It's beautiful. Please.
At least it wasn't the boy.
Okay, so we'll know rather quickly.
Okay, one time lucky.
So I'm going to be taking a really specific path in the grass. If I get an encounter where I don't want like that, then it's rip. But we're going to go through with this. We're just going to have a bunch of extra encounters. So what's supposed to happen is you go through the grass and you get no encounters because you're really good and you manipulate the game.
Which is especially useful because running through grass in this game increases the chance that you get encounters a lot, and then you can just continue to run through the grass because it's all manipulated.
Like, I'm going to take the path so everyone can see what I'm supposed to do. But you're going to see a lot of this boy. You know, I lied. I'm curious now. How bad are you?
マイクがオフだった
That's not that great.
ただ乱数調整今失敗してます
Physical Cyndaquil?
It's great.
で今もう何回もエンカウント受けてますけど、これは予期
we
し
have
て
a
ない
load
こ
of
と
backup
です。
strats for something like this too, so we'll be fine. When it comes to getting the second
いってらっ
poke
しゃい。
that I'm going to
リン
use,
カーロー
I'm
さん。
not going to be able to pull that off in the same way, but I'll briefly explain it. Also, I lied. I'm not going to show you the movement because we're getting butchered by encounters. So in just a sec, we're going to run into an old man that's going to teach us the wonderful ways of the world, and that's a really good time for some donations.
All right, we got a $50 donation from Anonymous that says, "Good luck, Keys. Can I get a wiggly woo from the couch?"
Wiggly woo! Wiggly woo!
Got a $15 donation from Zapdos23590 saying, "Hey, Keys, good luck on the run, and remember, wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo, wiggly woo." We have a $15 donation from Zelicium that says, "What sound would Edo Bean make if she was a Pokemon?" Pikachu.
Hey.
Solid.
There you go.
No
There's your-
clapping for that, man. This crowd is something else, man.
拍手
It's
しねえのか
hearing
よお前
Pikachu
ら
all
って言って
from
まし
the
たね。
last game of Pokemon Puzzle League. That's
That's
probably
fair.
why they're like, ugh.
That's fair.
He never shuts up.
We have a $250 donation from DJ Vanills saying, "Hey, Keys and Gunner
そうですね、
Mania,
まあイベントなん
DJ
で
Vanills here.
そこら辺は
Here's
緩
some
くや
money
って
just to
ま
help
す。
out. Good luck on your run and hope
まあ
the
不正っちゃ
RNG
不正です
gods
け
are
ど、
good
そ
to
こま
you."
でシリア
They
スな
haven't been so far.
RTA というよりかはチャリティーイベントなのでね。
Are we thanking him for that being bad or for the money?
Yes.
I
Can
think
be
okay, there we
both.
go. There we go. So something I'm going to be doing that's a lot different from if I were actually doing a run is I'm going to be doing a lot more walking, which is obviously slower. Running through the grass actually increases the likelihood of getting an encounter because of the way that RNG advances. RNG advances in really interesting ways depending on your movement. Also, we're going to say hi to this guy because he's pretty lonely. And he's so lonely that if we tried to
さ
run
すがに
past
出
him,
ない
he'd
でし
stop
ょ、
us
切羽記
anyway.
録は。
Take the cutscene to him.
Exactly. I'll show him who's boss.
So usually after this dude, if we did the movement correctly, we'd get a Pidgey, and we would feint that Pidgey for experience that we need later. So if he does get a Pidgey, he'll probably get the experience from it.
I'm gonna take the more grassy part too, just so we can get one. It could be just about anything at this point.
It's going to be no encounter. Yeah,
There we
there you go.
I had to force it. See what I mean? I ran and I summoned them. So we're just gonna take this.
That'll do, right? That'll do.
今はまだ起きてます。いつ寝るかわからないです。
Good thing we're naughty nature, huh? This
I was gonna
tackle's doing a little more damage.
Physical Cyndaquil 3-shot.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm so proven wrong. Get him, Fire Sonic. You my boo.
Pog champ.
Man, I'm so bummed because I really want to show off that movement, but there are times where even though we have the tools to make it happen, it'll take sometimes an hour just to get the ID. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
The resets are so long for this category.
But
Even when
it's
you-
absolutely worth the wait. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you had done it like 2 more times and gotten it, you'd be ahead of where you were now.
Absolutely.
So it's like, it is worth it. It's just really, really, really boring.
Yeah, even with cheat on timer, it could still take a while.
so after this, I'm gonna get a phone call from Professor Elm because he got robbed, and then after that, we'll end up in a trainer fight. So after that trainer fight would be about a good time to close off Centrit donations.
Thinking you're going to get a Centrit.
Oh, I'm gonna, you saw how many I got. I'm gonna
Yeah, you're not going to get any now.
Exactly.
Don't say that.
Anyone who's ever run Gen 2 knows.
You know how this works.
Because you can't get Pokeballs on your first pass, so that's when all the Centrits come.
Well, you can if you use Pokemon Crystal Speed Choice. All right, so we're gonna take the path over here instead because it has less grass. Take a nice gentle stroll through. Okay. There's the Pidgey.
Level 2.
It's too late, but there's the Pidgey. I didn't realize Caterpie gave you that much experience.
How long are encounters in this game?
Long enough.
Yeah.
Dude, Pidgeys for days. You know what I could do is instead of Centrit, I could get a Tauros.
A Tauros?
Yeah, get a Tauros. It learns Surf.
It's a 5% though.
I mean, YOLO.
So the options are Centrit and Tauros.
Indeed. I'd say right after this fight ends would be a good time to cut off Centrit. We're definitely getting Centrit. The good people paid for it. So something interesting about this, it's just a minor thing, compared to the original games of this, is when you fight him, he's question mark, but they decided, hey, we're going to give him an actual trainer class.
Everyone always talks about how they, like, you know, in Gen 2, they go back and name the guy question mark, because I thought that was his name.
This guy did that. Let me save.
Pretty safe. Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Didn't need to heal at all. What am I doing?
Not at all.
Fire Sonic's trying his hardest. I'm going to look at this level up real quick.
It's a little worrisome.
Well, we're fine. We're fine.
I'm scared.
You and
Nah.
me both.
I'm very scared.
We have Flame Wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
Teach Famelo.
It's actually really weird for me to do this not manipulated movement because I've been practicing it so much the past couple of days, and now I'm just avoiding grass.
You would never do this, right? Like, you would just reset. If
Oh, you would just reset forever and ever and ever.
So.
I was really tempted to keep going because I was only one off those last 2 times, but
Yeah, it was a tough decision.
no, I made the wrong decision. In the meantime, Tyrant, if you would like to look for my other cart in here so we can load the DS up with it.
Oh, rival name? Do we
There
have?
is no.
Okay.
I think it's a good name. So normally we would heal behind Elm after this cutscene because we don't usually exit the fight without damage, but we kind of lucked out there. And since I don't have to worry about step counter or anything anymore, I'm just going to run out. Careful.
We have a $15 donation from President Bocelli saying, "Why watch fireworks when I can watch Pokemon?"
The fireworks are probably faster than me.
It's not in the bag.
No.
Is this ultimate Keizaron?
All right, so while we got this this catch tutorial going, I'm gonna go ahead and drink my USA Mountain Dew because it's the 4th of July and
Crack open a warm one with the
yeah,
boys.
a warm one with the boys. Oh, that is awful warm.
Oh, it's great.
I love you, America.
What is this?
Why didn't we refrigerate it? We made a mistake. We made the mistake.
Put it on the other side. Oh my god. Keizaron's like, no, you have to.
You think Canada has their own Mountain Dew?
You want me to look?
I couldn't find it.
Oh, it's in my pocket. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
This guy.
This dude.
There we go. We're good. So yeah, I wasn't paying attention how to catch anything at all, so if we run into that Sentret, I won't know how to do it. See, just like that. I'm telling you, we're getting a Sentret. Well, I'm calling my shot.
First one. That's a Sentret right
That's
there.
a Sentret. I'm calling my shot.
Oh.
Okay, you know, Sentret gruesome wings. It's okay. We got the defective one.
You dare to incite the wrath of Sentret.
Here's Sentret. Watch. See, I was just joking the first time. All right, so we do need that nickname for Sentret really soon.
So we have it. We have the name. It's going to be Titus Brand.
Oh my goodness. You know, people in my Discord think I didn't see what they were planning, but I saw that coming. Titus Brand. Shoutouts to anybody who watches wrestling.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is.
You don't know anything. Barely. Barely. You get what you want. Also, I need to stop running. Stop running, stop running. I forgot to turn the button off.
There's an auto run in this game. It's pretty nice.
It was the RNG minute, those bonks.
For sure.
I'm so scared how the rest of the fights are going to go. This is garbage special.
I believe in physical syndicate.
確かこの人は世界記録持ってる人です。
I don't.
おはようございます。
It's fine. We get repel soon. We just got to go through another 2 routes. It's okay. You're getting the original experience of the game.
これはチャリティーイベントで
Cheated
す。
and broke everything.
What was that estimate again?
RTA をやってお金を集めようというチャリティーイベントです。
Are you sure?
Enough. Where are all these Sentrets coming from?
まあ世界最大の RT イベントでもあります。で、集まったお金は国境なき医師団に寄付される
They're sad they weren't
形になってますね。
named Titus Brand.
I
That's why they're all
guess.
coming to you.
I guess they want to be part of it.
Yeah, like imagine this whole section with literally no encounters. Like,
Yeah.
also you're running the whole time.
Yeah, you don't stop. It's great. You walk for one part after you get the running shoes, and then you just run forever. It's great. We would be on Faulkner by now, probably. No, it's too much, but
I mean, close.
mercy.
Probably fighting Hoot Hoot.
Hey. Hey.
ゲームスダンクイックというイベントですね。
So we have one.
本家の英語の放送ではだいたい16万人ぐらい
And
見
the
てる
tower.
めちゃくちゃでかいイベントです
I forgot that was a thing.
日本人はそうですね AGDQ っていう冬にあるイベントの方にはよく出てますゲームスダンクイックのもう一つの方のイベントですね SGDQ は 出たことないんじゃないかな。まあ時期が悪いのかな。
Yeah.
I don't like those numbers I'm seeing.
SGDQ は2015年から3年連続で日本人が
rely on Cyndaquil
出てます
because it has good enough special attack until we get to what we need to get to. But this guy over here.
Yeah, a big difference in this game as compared to Gen 2 is that Sprout Tower is forced. So you have to go through a bunch of Bell Sprouts, and Cyndaquil does a really good job of cleaning those up compared to Totodile, which is used in Gen 2.
Well, actually, Totodile is faster for Sprout Tower.
Really?
It is, which is silly, but it's terrible for everything after Faulkner because it's not evolved early. So, all right, so I did this right. I didn't give mom money. That's about one thing I've done right so far. Oh, baby.
Can we do
Come
it?
on. Come on.
まあ RT のために渡米するっていうのもありますし、あとは海外の RT してる人たちと会いに行けるっていうのはかなり楽しいですよ。僕も今年の5月に
All right, so other than Sprout
行きましたけど、
Tower, other than
やっぱり
Sprout
すごく
Tower,
楽しかったですね。
we can do everything else. Except maybe actually kill things.
RT 披露できるのも楽しいですけど、やっぱり会えるのが楽しかっ
We
た
need
です
to be
ね。
in Blaze all the time. Easy. We do have a little bit of downtime here, just some movement. So if you want to read some more donations.
No problem. We have a $15 donation from Dr. Doobie227 that says, Hey Keys, Dr.
Hey.
Doobie here. Wishing you luck, my
そうですね。
friend. Can audience
僕は
do
ド
me
ラ
a
クエ
favor
5
and
と
ask
FF12 で
Keys
行きま
a
した。
very important question?
Oh no.
Is Champ here?
Any of you say that, you're banned from the Pokemon community.
We have a $10 donation from Carlito NSP that says, watching this Heart Gold run while playing Heart Gold will surely make me play better and regret my decision to use Sudowoodo as a physical wall. Putting my money towards Oh My Dog as Raifu's name because all other options are wrong.
Just say USA is wrong.
Unbelievable.
We have unfortunately they didn't say anything, but Beer in Heaven donated $1,000.
Yo.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Thank you. Daristo donates $20 saying, I wonder why Miltank isn't on one of the game covers. It's obviously a legendary Pokemon.
I mean, Mukau is pretty strong.
It might not be on the covers, but it's probably on the card.
We also have a $5 donation from Ionice92 saying, Hey Keys, good luck in your run, and I have to say thank you for getting me into speedrunning. It may have been a while, but seeing you run Crystal gave me the drive to try out Red.
I'm so
Runner's
sorry.
choice.
So usually if somebody asks me if they want to get into Pokemon speedrunning, I'll recommend either Red or Crystal. But then once they get into it, I'll immediately regret telling them Red. I have a love-hate relationship with that game.
Pokemon Red is evil.
That doesn't even begin to describe it. Good turn 2 crit.
Yep. Classic.
Pretty standard. Yeah, this entire tower, it's called Sprout Tower for a reason. And we fought 5 of them so far. We're going to fight 10 total. But we do get a break. We get to fight a Hoot Hoot.
That Hoot Hoot's no fun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He does not mess around.
He sure doesn't. You know, this might actually be a good thing that we don't have the RNG going, because if I had completed the manipulation properly, we could not safety save at all. We would just have to keep going and going until we got to a certain point. But because we're bad, and I'm not manipulating, we can actually save. So if I lose to a fight, it's not going to be a huge deal.
And Keizaron didn't make it through a single run without dying to something stupid
one.
in practice.
そうですね、
Like,
最初の
every
方
time.
乱数調整していいポケモンを手に入れてたはずです。ただその後ちょっと乱数が
Like, how does
ずれちゃっ
missing 10 out
て、
of 13
今は
fire?
乱数通りにはなってないのか
That was
な
my practice.
I
思い
synced
ま
it.
す。
I learned how to hit the top left tile. That was my practice. Fire Sonic's putting in some work, though. Better than Torchic would have been.
That's right.
Oh, I guess I can take out this other headphone now because I'm not doing the timer, huh? I can hear the game so much better now.
2% はレッド撃破までかな
I was warned of this. No.
そうですね。レッド撃破までですね。
That's the last Bellsprout only fight.
Yeah,
And
like
then I want you to pay special attention to the name of the next trainer.
the run is like pretty similar to Glitchless at this point. Like there's like the route hasn't really opened up yet. You haven't gotten to see like what makes this the any percent run yet. So up to Faulkner is what, you know, roughly half an hour with the manip.
リンクは貼れないようにしました。
15 badges in like an hour and a half. So
ただそれはいいかな。ちょっと
At least it's not the level 4 that used to kill Worcester for what that's worth.
いじっときましょうか。
Literally one tile.
リンク。
What a jerk.
オプション
You know, this is where the rival's like, I don't need anything except strong Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Get out of here, Manip. Who needs you? I need you. Come back.
Yeah, this next fight gets pretty old. You
そう
die
ですね。
here
乱数
a lot
調、
and
最初の
run
乱数調整でエンカウントの調整もやってる
Elderly.
はずでした。ただもうずれちゃって今はぐちゃぐちゃになってるん
I'm
じゃ
gonna
ない
guess
か
he's in
な。
his like mid, late 20s.
そうですね。www 書かなくても全部リンクになっちゃいます。
So what makes this fight annoying is
ただ今、スピードラン .com っていうの
now
は
it、is a chance with a manipulated 消
消されないようにしました。
chance if you're in Blaze.
なんで大丈夫です
Which I
もん。
keep saying Blaze a lot, but I don't think I've had it.
スピードラン
explained yet, so
.com と
somebody
今は
explain it for me.
yeah, so
Twitch
Blaze
のゲームス
is
タンクイ
the
ックの
effect where when
リ
you're
ンク
under
と、
or at
あと
1/3
ホラロのリン
HP,
クは
your fire moves do 50% more damage.
バーンされないようになってま
So
す。
if like right now his ember is going to do
あとゲームス
50%
タンク
more
イック
damage. So
.com もそうですね。
there's a lot of spots throughout the run where we will like intentionally set up low HP so that we can do more damage. And you'll see that throughout Pokemon
リンクに関しては
speedruns
結構
because the
こう大きめの
starters
チャンネルに
generally
なると
have the equivalent of
怪
that
しいリンク
for
貼
their
ったりする
type.
人が多いので
So
基本は全部禁止になってます
yeah,
ね。
it's a really big deal.
These fights really aren't going too terribly bad.
Well, the hypnosis miss was good.
It was very good. We also got those criticals earlier, but then we got that useless critical. We haven't missed tackle yet,
That's amazing, actually.
and I don't think I need to use. Ooh, how's rival?
そうですね。今まさに個体値で
You have
突
a
き進んでます
Oh,。wow. Last tile again.
No, it got bigger. Okay, so conveniently they put an escape rope here, so we don't have to climb down. I was literally just about to say we won't get any more encounters because we can just leave, but you know, level 4 Rattata, always haunting me since SGDQ 2015. We do have time for a couple donations.
No problem. We got a $20 donation from Gengar Belly that says, "Hey Keizaron,
Hi.
Gengar Belly here. Taking a break from writing my master's thesis to wish you good luck with the run. And remember, meme big."
.net.
Yeah, done it.
Okay, so normally I would keep this entrant in there, and we would just blitz with the Cyndaquil, but I don't trust anything right now. Faulkner's lead is a Pidgey with Sand Attack, and Sand Attack is a lovely move.
It's also worth noting that what he did there was swap his Pokemon with the move option in the PC, which heals them, and it's faster than actually taking the Pokemon Center to do that. So
Yeah, so his first Pokemon, the Pidgey, like he said, has a Tackle and Sand Attack. He's 50% to use each move. So hopefully we win the 50.
50%. You know what else is 50%? Roost on his Pidgeotto. You know what isn't actually 50%? Roost on his Pidgeotto.
this fight can be really trolly because the Pidgeotto can spam healing. Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
wow.
Okay.
This is another fight where Blaze can be important.
I'm really curious to see how the fight plays out. I want to see Gust or Tackle. I don't want to see Roost. Be a pal. Oh.
10 damage tackle.
Oh. Well, it's more the fact that he's faster.
Oh,
That's not cool. Oh, that's not cool either.
that's really bad.
Don't do me like this, friend.
So you'll see this Ember does more because he's in Blaze. Oh! Oh my god.
That is really good.
That was insane.
Oh my god.
You're trying so hard, Fire Sonic. I love you.
Like, that fight could have lasted another minute easily because he was going to keep roosting. He was going to have to heal on that turn. There was going to be no more Blaze. Like, you actually, how many potions do you have there? You could have lost, yeah?
I have 4 left.
Okay, so probably not.
get
Pretty much
5.
like needed a burn there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
This is going to be quite the journey. I'm glad that you have joined me for this.
Critical's 1 in 16, by the way, so.
I'm almost positive that was probably a range, too. Like,
I would
Possibly,
say
Probably.
probably, yeah.
I probably just Gen 1'd.
That was crazy.
Hey, man, it's like they say, memories that last a lifetime.
Who needs manips when you can get stuff like that, you know? This is way more exciting.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty nervous.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen. This is what makes Pokemon runs real right here.
誰がランス調整なんているんだって言ってます
Probably
ね。
for the best. I'm
こういうふう
not
に
Kirby Master.
ギリギリなシーンがあった方が面白いじゃんって言ってますけど、多分やる方からしたらもうヘトヘトでしょうね
Shown。spirit.
That's all you
勘
need.
弁してくれと。
So something interesting to note is in the original Generation 2 games, you get this egg that I'm about to get by going to the center. I don't quite understand why this changed. I was quite confused when I first played this.
But you can't actually progress the story if you don't get the egg.
That is
So-
correct. You just get stopped over and over.
Which is annoying because you actually just have to like deposit the egg. So, because if it hatches, it's slower than depositing it.
So now we're being told that it's really important, which you'll see how important it is really soon. And also, they forced a lot of like mandatory things. You would skip this guy.
In Gen 2, yeah.
But if I tried to run past him, he'd be like, "Hey, hold up, buddy. I see you beat that flying gym. Let me give you this grass item." Just looking out for us. Probably could squeeze in a donation right now.
No problem. We got a $10 donation from Lukewarm that says, had to donate to both support Keizaron's run and give him a friendly boo hiss. Donation goes to Key's Choice.
But that guy's not forced in this game. But
Yeah, it's really odd what they decided to.
But is in Gen 2. It's super weird.
So we're about to get a taste of our first spinner. So spinners are these trainers that just spin around. I mean,
And if they look at you, you have to fight them.
yeah,
And
you hope they don't.
And it's super stupid. Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
Why? That was so rude.
Yeah, so there are 4 spinners total in this run. And that's one of them. That's the first.
Oh, we're gonna hit all of them.
Still Blaze.
Feels good. Bad special attack though. Feels bad.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Also, would it be possible to get the game volume turned down just a smidge for me?
Yeah. And there you see
That's fine.
the importance of stats. If we had the Cyndaquil that we were going to manipulate, that would have died because of having better special attack.
That's perfect. Thank you. I forgot how much louder the game got as you played it. My poor ears. So there's another spinner here, and he has a great poke too. I really don't want to hit you. Be a friend.
Come on.
Hello? Thanks.
Okay.
All right, so this is what separates this from glitchless. I'm just going to do this real quick, and then we'll explain it. And, oh no, that's phantoms. Oh no. Who's there? So I had a really specific movement there to do something called tweaking. I'm going to throw it over to Tyrant to explain that one.
So pretty much the game is loaded in 32 by 32 grids. And then within those 32 by 32 grids are 16 by 16 grids. And where they intersect are load lines. And if you go over those load lines fast and in a certain pattern, you could distort the maps. And then you can get access to places that you normally can't get to without it.
There's a lot of different ways that tweaking can affect the map. Sometimes you can like push two maps together so you can like cross over a zone in between them. In this case, we entered the well from the backside, and then by not having the trainer blocking him there, so.
Otherwise, you'd have to run all the way into the town and talk to Kurt, and Kurt does his spiel about, I hate Team Rocket.
So that's the first like huge difference of this run compared to the glitchless run is tweaking, which is the major glitch that we will make use of in this run.
It's the only glitch we use, really.
Is it the only actual glitch? Okay.
You'll see it 8 more times in this run.
There's a couple that are really, really hard.
And they're also, the other ones besides that one are a lot easier to kind of see what's happening as far as like everything being crazy. So.
Man, I've never appreciated that minute Cyndaquil more than I do now. But Fire Sonic here.
Yeah, like, I mean, that tweak actually only saves a little bit of time, right? Because you're only going back to the town and then coming back. But the other tweaks...
saving steps in a cutscene.
Yeah, yeah. But the other tweaks are actually sequence breaking the game, allowing you to do things that are otherwise impossible, so...
Nice, nice.
Who needs manip? I'm going to pick up this super potion here because healing items are nice. Oh, it kind of sucks because the manipulated Cyndaquil, I could do a really neat strat on Bugsy if I had very specific hit points, but I don't even know how Bugsy's going to go. I'm definitely going to center it beforehand because our Ember BP is going to be really, really low. I'm going to need as much of it as I can get. I also need to deposit Center it because there's a double battle that doesn't activate if you only have one poke.
And that's why you would generally deposit the Cyndaquil.
Sure.
I was like, come on, physical Cyndaquil, you got this.
Sure. We'll just finish it off with quick attack. Man, these level ups are throwing me off because I hit that spinner.
You actually have better HP than you do with the manipulated Cyndaquil.
Yeah, the manipulated Cyndaquil. I can't remember its stats off the top of my head, but like it's a plus special attack nature. It has really high special attack IV, really good speed.
You know, the stats that matter.
Yeah.
And we're like plus attack, so.
Oh, this is a little minor change from Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So this guy has 2 pokes instead of 1, and he's actually an admin as opposed to just some guy. They made him important. But they made his coughing worse.
Yeah, that coughing's 14 in Gen 2.
Don't you dare.
Does that die with the good?
It can.
It can.
I believe it's a 1 in 16 in Blaze.
Okay.
Man, he sure didn't see that coming. That's a pretty good time for a couple more donations.
No problem. We got a $5 donation from Keizaron's girlfriend saying, love you, babe. Good luck
Love
on
you
your
too.
run. Sending love from the fur babies and all of us in Spokane. Know what this run has been blessed by the jinx of good luck.
Well, that explains everything. Thanks, babe.
Imitate its cry in 20 seconds or have a bad run. They made me do it.
Too late.
We have a $100 donation from Coffee Chica 210 that says, Heart Gold Soul Silver was the first Pokemon game my daughter and I bonded over, and we're so happy to see it played at a GDQ. Have a great run and put this donation towards the glitch exhibition for Majora's Mask, because we can't get enough of seeing games broken so expertly. We have a $5 donation from Titus O'Neill.
No.
I'm gonna pull my mic just a little bit back because I gotta read this. Let me welcome the newest member of the Titus brand, trademark. In the Titus brand, trademark, we're going to make this centric and fire Sonic straight to the tag team championships. I'll drop another 5 if I can get a hag in honor of the Titus brand, trademark. Boy, that's gonna be a cruiserweight champ this Sunday.
I'm so glad you're my host.
Thank you. I'm sorry for anyone that didn't like that.
If you didn't like it, you're un-American. On America Day, no less. So this Beedrill's not gonna die, by the way. That's a little fact. He is a 7 and 8 range in Blaze. But, you know, we are neither in Blaze nor do we have the right code, but, you know.
Nice 1 damage for your attack.
Hello? Hey, what?
For all 5 turns.
And then he rolls 2 at the end. What a friend.
Individual rolls, huh?
Yep. We have advanced beyond Gen 1. Also, if we did gold instead of heart gold, we wouldn't have to fight Benny.
That's right.
You guys made me fight him. So this is the double battle that we would do. And in fact, I can just talk to them and I'll be like, oh, we don't want to fight somebody with only 1 poke. That's not fair.
Little do they know.
そうですね。
We don't have to
英
worry
語チャ
about
ットは会話は全くできないですね。
what a smart person would do with a bad Pokemon. Oh, this is going to take like 20,000 years.
I believe when it gets to saving a lot of data, it's like 25 seconds. Wait.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Reminder that Worcester missed world record in this game because of how long this took in the final fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Scrub.
Yeah, not getting world record
今
for
セーブ
GDQ
してま
is
した
so
ね。
bad.
Alright, while Bugsy introduces himself, I'm going to take another sip of freedom. This is really awful tasting. Okay, so he has Quick Attack, Leer, and Focus Energy.
That's
terrible.
that's dead to crit.
That's fine. Just knock me into Blaze and let me high roll, friend.
Okay.
Come on.
It's going to be close.
Die. Oh,
Got
nice. The power of Blaze.
The power of Fire Sonic. You know, I had my doubts. But I take that back.
Oh, this guy's amazing.
We're just dead to rival 2. It's okay. Wow. He really wants to show off.
Gotta burn fast.
So yeah, Bugsy's really weird in this game compared to the older games because the older games he leads the Metapod instead and he uses his Scyther as his last. And you pretty much don't lose. Like you only lose if you run out of Ember. And even then you have to be really low hit points. I think I've died to this fight once when it wasn't the Scyther. It's because Kakuna has a Poison Sting. Poison hurts.
So now it's time for one of the most fun run in any Pokemon run, the second rival fight, where he's got like a team that's pretty similarly leveled to yours, and it's a lot more diverse than your one Pokemon. So
まあ、
runners
メジャーな
with the second rival fight.
エモートですね、そこら辺は。
I'm pretty sure that we're going to die at least
We
once.
are
こ
going to struggle.
の
That's for
迷
sure.
路エリアが終わりま
We
した
do have a
ね。
naughty nature though, so that might contribute a little bit.
結構ここまでサクサクなんですか
Also, it's really
ね。
throwing me off because I keep switching between like the DS view on the computer and then my actual console. My neck wasn't ready for this. Neck like this, man.
We have a $20 donation from Amar247 that says, "Hey Keys, good luck from all of us in the Pokemon speedrunning community. $30 more if the announcer holds her nose and says, P.U., a skunk sprayed my dog. Keys will get it."
Did you get it, Keys?
I sure did.
That's good.
Oh yeah, also when you use the computer, you'll get the saving a lot of data again. If he had not used the PC, he would not get this and it would save pretty quickly.
I too just learned this. It would help if I actually fully backed out of the menu before I did anything.
カッパはサーカズムのイベントですね。皮肉というか。
So, Fire Sonic's been doing really solid for us.
カッパと一緒に書かれた文章は大抵、というかほとんど絶対真剣じゃないメッセージですね。
It's a battle of minute versus non-minute.
This fight sucks. It's also one of the fights in Gen 2 that like you're really scared of.
Twitch 創世記に入ってきたインターンの人の顔が今一番使われてるエモートです。その本人はもう Twitch にいません。
I don't know if the is the AI going to be similar, even though the stats are different? I would imagine it would be. So this crocodile.
ただ単芝だと真剣な話もありますけど、カッパを使うと真剣な話は絶対出てこないですね。
That we're just gonna quick attack anyway.
Take that. Okay.
Ouch.
Ouch.
この触手のエモートはね、
We're fine.
Twitch 絶対確信犯だよなと思いながら。
No, we're fine.
Oh, I see. Nice. So he switched to tackle there so that he wouldn't hit the Croconaw into Torrent, which is the Croconaw's version of Blaze. And then he used quick attack on the second turn to be faster. So that was smart.
Can't get hit by Torrent if he's not in Torrent.
そう、カッパスラッシュスラッシュは普通ですね。ただ
I would have been. Yeah. Dead isn't even like the right word.
Yeah.
Obliterated. Now we just gotta get through the Zubat. So I'm gonna quick attack because my speed's gone, and he's probably gonna confuse us. Huh. That's a lot of damage. Alright, Titus Brand, show what you're worth.
Nice. So Centred's dead, and we've cleared the speed drop and the confusion by switching out. So we'll switch back in and then go for the Blaze Ember, which will kill.
あ、そうだ、クラッパだ、クラッパ。
Less text that way.
That's right.
What a tag team.
I cannot believe we made it past that fight.
Yeah, that was good.
Now, if we like 1 in 16 tackle, we would be dead. For what that's worth.
Yeah.
It's like Fire Sonic knows.
Doing too much damage puts him in Blaze, then he kills.
こんにちは、デルン。
So.
Which is a very rude thing to do. So another
ゼルダはどこかな
we actually have to get 2 far-fetched instead of 1, and the puzzle's quite noticeably different.
I hate this puzzle.
I love it.
So originally what we do is bait the Farfetch back to its owner, but in this
7月6日朝9時20分にトワイライトプリンセス。で、7月7日午後1時、午後4時に神虎と夢見る島 TX。あとリンクの冒険は2時52分ですね。七夕ですね。七夕の午後、ゼルダブロックがあります。
No problem. We have a $80
で、最終日にムジュラの仮面のオールマスクスの RK がありますね。合わせて1,2,3,4,5。さすがゼルダ。
We have a $15 donation from Headache Queen saying, as like every year, I always enjoy my time watching GDQ. I lucked out to having 2 days off in a row and can watch all day.
そう、クロノトリガーもあります。
Pokemon Heart Gold is my favorite Pokemon game. Even though when I first started playing, I got a shiny Pidgey, and the only part that you can't catch Pokemon. Also, because I love your voice, lovely announcer lady, can I hear a Pikachu cry? Pikachu! There you go.
Why do you people not clap for that?
We
got a $150 donation from MeGotsThis saying, "Me got this here." Donating from the back couch. Can we get a great Jinx impression from Keizaron?
Again? Ah, you're beating me. Okay.
This goes to Keizaron's choice.
Oh, you clap that, but not the Pikachu. What's wrong with you people?
You guys make a good team.
Yeah, we do.
お前ら僕のには拍手してん、なんでピカチュウに拍手しねえんだよ。
We have
何
a
がおかしいん
$50
だよ。
donation from Anonymous that says, long-time watcher, first-time donator. I love everything about the Pokemon series, and I remember playing Silver when I was young. Heart Gold is my favorite Pokemon remake, and I'm excited to see it destroyed.
You'll see it partially destroyed. I tried my best at the beginning. I'm also very concussed right now, goodness. All these bonks against walls.
We have a $1,300 donation.
Whoa.
13,000ドルの規模
By
一
the
発で入り
name
ました。
of
寄付が
Lucario
一
that
発で入り
says,
ま
good
した
luck, Keizaron, for a phenomenal run today. Make
Lucario-san.
sure you make it a win. It will hopefully lessen the pain of losing the Keizaron Championship on Sunday.
Rude.
ゼルダの人気はすごいですよ。
$50 extra if Keizaron or
本当に、
someone from the
特に
couch can
RT は
do
もう
the signature call of the leader of Titus worldwide.
人気ナンバーワンですね。シリーズとしては。
Mic out of the way because it's going to be loud.
Oh.
Just for you.
This is your girlfriend.
So this is another thing they forced in the remakes. In the original games, you can just run right past here, but Ethan needs to hold your hand and show you how to use the daycare, I guess.
I mean, he's being a friend
He's trying.
of the boy variety. Grandma, don't say anything. We're supposed to exchange numbers. I think she just wants some great grandkids or something. I don't know.
1300ドルだからだいたい15万円ぐらいですね、一括で。
Poor Cyndaquil is like super duper hurt. And I don't trust it. As well as it's done, I don't
After
trust it.
all of that.
Okay, I don't trust everything around it. It's not me that's driving, it's everyone else that's driving.
Oh, we did die here multiple times with the Manip
Sure did.
Cyndaquil, so.
Yeah. So we got a big shopping trip coming up. Good timing too. I know a bunch of my friends just went to the Mall of America without me. Hurts. I love you too. And we're gonna buy Fire Blast.
そう日本はそこら辺結構
Deserves it.
It's
Oh,
such a
法
good
律が
move.
厳しいままなんで難しいんですよね。
85 accurate. You would think it hits more often than it does. In practice, I missed 10 out of 13 Fire Blasts.
It was hilarious.
I disagree completely. It was so bad that I actually gave the DS to Tyrant.
Who
And
he hit all his fire
of
blasts.
his.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So we do have a backup if Keizaron starts missing.
Get ready to get off the couch just in case.
I'll be ready.
All right. That could be the second consecutive GDQ I've been at where somebody pushes my A button for me.
Not again.
Except I won't
そうですね、まあお
this
金
time.
持ってる人はお金持ってない人を助けるっていうのはまあキリスト教精神でもありますけど、
Just because we're switching to a different card after this anyway, so might as well play it super safe.
割と当たり前の精神ですね、そこら辺は。
We have a $251 donation from Pinky Dash that says, donating $1 for every Pokemon and
日本でも GDQ みたいなことをやってます。最近ね、去年の冬に RT in Japan というイベントがありまして、GDQ を元にして、もちろん寄付、チャリティーイベントはできなかったんですけども、僕も参加しましたが、GDQ に似た雰囲気で、
Oh yeah, I'll do it, but I'll look like a buster. I already look like a buster. So,
イベント
yeah,
が行
normally
わ
after
れ
you
て
get
ま
the
した。
bike, you would go to the radio tower and you would take part in the lottery because we manipulate our ID, we would win the Master Ball. I was very much looking forward to saying,
今の
hey, we're so
イベン
far
ト中
behind
に
on our
GDQ に
prizes.
ビットを寄付
Oh,
する
look, we
と、
won.
それも直接、
We got Titus
その分だ
right
け
now, Fire Sonic. It's
国境なき医師団に寄付されるので、
almost as good.
間接的に寄
So
付
yeah,
になり
to
ます
clarify,
ね。
our trainer ID isn't going to match the lottery number, so we're not going to be able to.
It will.
It will.
The
Oh,
trainer
'cause-
ID is still the same.
Really? Oh, hey, just kidding, guys.
You're the one who's like, I can't do it.
You know. Okay, well, I get to show off something. That I'm a dum dum. There we go. So, Oh, look, we won. Oh my goodness, all 5 digits matched. How could that happen? I got a master. Oh, we did it.
なんか自演っぽい
I'll
何かやってましたけどよくわかんない。
Oh,
So there's
So
our
you-
second tweak, and as you can see, things are distorted.
so this is a much more
Otto?
noticeable tweak.
おっと、壁抜けてますよ。
You can't stop me if I'm under you. Let's go.
So that skips
や
the
っぱ
whole
壁抜けるんです
going
ね。
through, the
しょ
section
うがないね。
above Goldenrod to just go straight in the gym.
Yeah, so we're moving the maps around when we do that, and the reason why we do
ビ
that
ッ
is
トは確か
because
この時期だったら
otherwise,
Twitch
in
が
order to enter the gym,
もらわないんじゃないか
you
な。
have to
直
get
接
the
全部
radio
行くんじゃ
card,
ない
and you
か
have to
な。
deal with Whitney saying, I didn't know those answers.
詳しいことはわからないです。まあでも、寄付しないよりかはされることになるんで。
Well, you're a plus attack nature, so these probably are guaranteed. With the Manips Cyndaquil, this would be 7 and 8 range, or
壁なんてなかっ
Actually, no,
た、
it's
丸。
15 and 16
15 and 16
Yeah, it's
ranges.
even better. So when you miss it, it's even worse. Because Fire Sonic worked on Arm Day and not Magic Day, so, you know. I think we get a level up from this.
なるほど。地図をこれ全体動かすんですね。
Not like it really makes a difference, but it's there. Also, fun fact, did you know that Clefairy's gym is shaped like a Whitney? I'm really sad you don't have a mic, Alta. I know you would say that. Okay, one.
one for one.
We're 1 for 1.
このジムリーダーはめちゃくちゃ強いらしい
My
ですね。
pride's on the line.
なんかもう余裕で倒していってますけど。まだか。
So we're gonna save before Whitney, because Whitney's mean.
And it's going to take forever again because you took the PC again.
Sure did. Oh, it didn't. Get wrecked, Gunner.
今セーブしてますね。
Tyrant was wrong.
Get wrecked, Tyrant.
I don't know. It's taken a long time. Okay. That was not nearly as bad.
And the best part when you do these tweaks is the game assumes that to get to certain spots, you've already accomplished the prerequisites. So she's like, hey, I saw you at the radio tower. You totally got the car. And it's like, no, I definitely didn't.
So this Clefairy could be really fun. It has a move called Metronome, which can roll any random move, except Metronome.
Yeah, this is the fight that most people remember from their childhood, like, oh my god, that mill tank.
Hello, friend? Thanks.
But the Clefairy's the real jerk.
It was never the mill tank.
It was never the mill tank.
Later, nerd.
But we don't even get to see Metronome.
I'm fine with that.
No one else is.
Alright, so normally on a manipulated
というわけ
Syndicate,
でミルタンク来ましたけ
you
ど
would。either go for Blaze against this mill tank, or you would just use one X special, and it's a, what is it, a 9 and 16 range?
11 and
9
16.
and 16.
余裕じゃないですか。
You could do a completely YOLO strat where you don't use a special at all, and you don't use an X speed at all, and you just hope you win the speed tie and that you don't miss the range, and if you miss the range, then you suck. You're dead. I think I've pulled it off once, and I've done it 4 times.
I think I've pulled it off once in 6 tries.
It's not a smart strat. Okay, so I gotta remember to put the Centrids in slot 3 because it's no longer fainted.
Maybe a donation?
Yes.
No problem. We got a $20 donation from Anonymous that says, the apple boom from Pokin here. Good luck on the run from one Pokemon community to another. 20 more bucks if Couch can tell me what kind of animal Suicune is.
It's a cat.
No.
Isn't it like a panther?
It's like a leopard or something like that. I can't remember.
All of those things are cats.
そうですね、ドーピングして
Sass, I'll kick you off this couch.
ガッツンとやっちゃいましたね。 まあこういう難しいところに合わせてそういうのを使
It
う
might
よ
have been a
う
little
にして
weird
る
to
か
see
ら
that ran away from
効
RG
率的にで
earlier
きてますね、
because
やっ
we
ぱ
do
り。
need somebody that can fly, but we get this Spearow that's absolutely free. We're supposed to give the mail to his friend, but we're not very good people.
We're not going to do that.
No. So you're gonna see, I didn't take enough damage. You're gonna see me do a tweak that I did earlier, because this is the route that you saw I distorted. We're gonna do the same thing, except off the bike. And what's traditionally known as spinner hell is now nothing. And we don't need to cut this tree, and we just go past everything, and we just go straight to Sirudo. It's pretty great.
Yeah, that place
ワンパンっていうのは
sucks
ワンパンチっ
with
て意
no
味ですね。
trees.
You forgot to switch Kenya to second.
That's fine. I can do that after this.
ワンショットです
Extra
ね。
menu,
そうそうそ
whatever.
う。
Who cares?
So you're gonna Master Ball Pseudo Widow, right?
This is the real champion of the run.
Well, there was a donation that said that somebody did indeed.
みんな助けてくれる親切なチャットだ。
Do we remember who gave that donation?
Unfortunately, I do not know that information at the time. If I find out, I will let you know.
Well,
okay?
he knows.
Yeah.
Well,
Now it's time for the main swap.
absolutely. No, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't remember the name, but I'm just going to do this. There we go. Just for you, whoever you were, you. So you would not do that in a run. Like I would just like to establish that very obvious fact right now. You would not do that. We have bigger fish to catch.
Bigger cats to catch.
Excuse me, it's a cow.
No spoilers. Ah, crap. You even told me and everything. No, it's fine. It's fine. It'll just die right away.
This is a fight that's specific to Gen 4. It's not in Gen 2.
If I had listened to Tyrant's warnings, then I would have not my tightest brand up front, but you know he'll try his best.
You're gonna need to see another slight change from the original games here too. Kenya in the originals is only level 10, whereas here it's level 20, which is really, really helpful.
He goes in on this. This fight would be really hard without Kenya that was level 20. Oh my god.
Don't let this happen.
He's alive.
Don't let this happen. In fact, you know, I don't want it to happen. That's gonna take forever. He's gonna level up for years. So we'll do that. No big deal. What are you doing, son? No. All right, we're gonna be here for like 20 minutes.
You should have just used Flame Wheel on the Sentret.
No, I wanted them to kill him so I wouldn't feel bad. Oh dear. Well.
Oh.
Why are you doing this? Okay, well, this is not how this is supposed to go, and this is miserable, so, yeah, he earned it, whatever. She earned it. I am blind.
Did you just assume Sentret's gender?
I sure did. My goodness, how many moves do you learn? No, stop it.
It may not die.
It's not. Okay.
Oh,
good,
no!
Two turn he would have lived.
ああ、死んじゃった。
Pog Champ. Sudowoodo.
Yeah, this isn't part of the route either, but you know. Hi.
Low kick.
Does it have?
Yeah,
it sure
I told-
does.
Which one's fatter?
I mean, Wigglytuff looks like it.
Yeah.
No, that was-
Do it to Clefable. Let's find out. Or Wiggly. Yeah, Clefable.
Are you just about to call somebody Wiggly Woo?
結構辛そうですね、この戦闘。
There's no Wiggly Woos, okay? Oh.
Wow. This is not how I envisioned this run going. We're in it together, friends. All right, so I'm not prepared for anything that's happening right now. It really doesn't matter what I use because we're switching carts because I'm a cheater. So we're gonna do this. So normally you would grab this. Doesn't really matter for us now.
So yet another remake change. Usually in the original games, you'd have the option of fighting the Kimono Girls for Surf now. We're going to be doing that a bit later. We still get Surf earlier on, but we get the fights with the Kimono Girls a lot later. Actually, we're not even going to get them in this category.
Yeah, we just straight up skip the Kimono Girls. Oh, I had a nice save. No, it's fine. We got Tsurubudo.
The Kimono Girls are crazy in this game. They're like really strong. So notorious run killers in the glitchless category.
Let's go, Manip. I've proven that you're worthless so far. We get to deal with the Crocodile again. And the Crocodile's going to do essentially the same thing as before. But this time we're not going to get slow. Because we have this wonderful item called Guard Spec. It helps us not get our stats lowered.
It's like a speedrunner's dream.
You are so rude. I literally just said you wouldn't do that. Don't do that again. Good. Good. I don't have the Fire Blast anymore.
It's over. Did you miss any? You missed.
No, he didn't miss.
No.
Didn't you miss one on the Clefable fight?
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was insignificant because Tsurubudo got the shine.
Yeah.
He has a
Actually,
better
I don't know if I'll kills you that. Okay, that's good to know.
Wow, the burn didn't even kill.
That's fine. It's fine.
That is dead to both.
No.
Oh, he died to the burn.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. We got this. I'll just heal. No big deal. And if worse comes to worse,
I was gonna say Sudowoodo totally had it.
Yeah, we could have done that too. I didn't even know you had that move.
Easy.
All right, everyone wave bye to Fire Sonic because this is its last fight. You've done well. Yeah, sure, why not? Here we go. Who needs Fire Blast?
This is where we switch to Sudowoodo.
Yeah. We're physical. We're gonna do rollout strats. Defense girl rollout. Wow, he's so mean. So at this point in time, I would have a chart up, but we don't need it anymore. I would take extra step, repel would wear off there, and I'll just get an encounter anyway, just kind of show it off. So we would do this, and based on our encounter, we would know what to do afterwards. Like, so if this is like level 14 female coughing, it might be another 7 steps for another 14 male coughing. And then we would repel and then do even more steps. That way we could advance the RNG into something favorable.
You're basically like getting a glimpse into what section of RNG that you've like find yourself upon, and then you can react to that to manipulate the spawn location and stats of the Raikou. But since everything so far has been crazy and we're on the wrong hour and stuff, it's not going to work on this cart, so we have to switch to a backup. And
also, it's a Soul Silver cart, so I guess I kind of lied. We're playing Soul Silver next. Sorry to anybody that said Heart Gold was their favorite. We would walk and run in a specific way here, and then we would go all the way over here. We'd do something like this. We'd get an Ent. I was about to say Entei. We get a Raikou. That's the surprise.
This isn't Crystal.
You know, sometimes.
Hopefully not an Entei.
We'd get this rare candy right here, which I'm bad. Okay, so give me just a sec. We get to stare at this lovely screen for just a wee bit. And now all of a sudden you don't get to see anything. Just gonna do a quick swap back to my DS because I don't like your DS, Tyrant.
It's a good DS.
Your D-pad's terrible. And then...
なんか入れ替えてますね。
Oh, hey, look, we're back here. There's the audio. And, oh, look! We got something named Pizza because it wasn't USA when I made this file. Yeah, this Raikou has very specific stats. This was manipulated, this is what the Cyndaquil is supposed to look like.
There is a name raider in Goldenrod, so we can change all the names there.
It will get switched back. So unless USA got sniped, which I have to change Centred's name to.
mid runs.
後で戻すよって言ってますけど、何をどう戻すのか 怪しいですね。
Yes, it's winning by a phenomenal amount. So
Phenomenal.
It was like $8,000 when I checked before the run. So
Really?
Oh, really? It got
yeah,
that high?
it was a lot.
Shout outs to Oro for starting that train. But yeah, so we're going to be stuck with pizza for a little bit, and then once we get fly, I'll change it. So, you know, first and second place win. Kudos to all of you. So this is a little different. In the older games, the Kimono girls are in there already, whereas in this game, they're right before the legendary bird of whatever version you're playing. You have to fight them to prove your worth. And now a lot of this is going to be kind of a raffle stomp for a little while, because we're extremely over-leveled compared to everything else, and we have Stab Spark.
You do this in glitchless as well, though. Like the whole manip for Raikou isn't a glitch. You're just kind of like doing what you would do in the early game, like kind of controlling the way that the RNG.
ちなみに、このゲームグリッチレス、バグなしのカテゴリーもあって、その時、
It means that Raikou's insane.
そのカテゴリーではこの入れ替えるのはできないらしいですね。ただまあ、最初にやった乱数調整はバグとはされてないので、それはしていいってことになってます。バグなしでも。
So you get a Raikou, that stats reflect that need.
Yeah, this one's stats are insane. It has perfect attack, it has perfect special attack.
Both of which matter because you'd use both physical and special moves a lot, like Spark is physical, so.
So you pretty much just one-shot everything with Spark, and there is one range in the entire gym, and it's on Morty. And I am going to judge Keys based on how he moves throughout this gym.
There is a... This gym's gimmick is it's dark, and you have to kind of guess where to walk. And there's a particular part where you can either run and look really cool, or you can do what we call a weenie walk, where you don't look cool. I should do it to bug you.
This run has already had so much weenie walking.
Hey now. It was necessary.
It was definitely necessary, but give the people what they want.
Also, there's going to be nothing exciting for a lot of this gym, so this is a really good time for more donations.
no problem. We got a $15 donation from Volcano Max saying, first time watching live and donating. Had to donate during Pokemon since it's been my favorite series since I first played Blue version as a kid. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I work this week, and keep it up. P.S. Save the animals. Killing them is what Team Rocket would do.
They'd probably steal them, but...
That's what I would think too. Or fail stealing them, but...
I don't know, Alta has a Team Rocket shirt. You're clearly a member. Maybe you can give us some valuable insight on this afterwards.
We have a $50 donation from Cyperman17 saying, greetings from Wales. As an avid player of the original Gold and Silver, it's brilliant to see the remakes. Really enjoying the run. Here's hoping the RNG starts to work in your favor. You're well overdue. Some good luck.
そうですね。日本と結構 RTA の文化が海外って違って、バグって何でも使っていいじゃんっていうのは基本なんですよね。乱数調整はバグと考えられてないっていうのもあります。それは日本と大きな違いだし。
We have a $5 donation from Trainer Joey, who says, you ran past so fast, I couldn't exchange numbers. It's okay though. You should come back to see Rattata. It's like in the top percentage of Rattata. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. That Joey.
Oh.
He did
What,
it.
Tyrant? What?
I'll give you credit. I'll give you credit.
I like dinner in a movie. Okay. I'm getting fed. This gym is just spark, 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 spark.
There is actually only one Pokemon that can live in the whole gym, so.
We don't even have another move to hit them with anyway, so like I can't just like, oh, I'm gonna use a different move. Because Roar would just push one away, quick attack doesn't affect them, and oh boy, reflect. If I wanted to pretend like I was Generation 1 AI, I would use Reflect because it's super effective.
His moveset's actually like terrible, but
Terrible's a word.
It has spark, so it's okay.
Terrible's a word for this.
He will teach a move better than Fire Blast later as well.
We sure will.
Better because it hits even less often somehow.
Because that's what we need. But yeah, so this upcoming Gengar is a 5 and 8?
Yes.
It's 3 and 8 in glitchless, I think. But in glitchless, you don't use your rare candy right away, whereas this one,
Yeah, so there's
we did.
there's 16 different possible damage rolls that can happen when you roll to see how much damage you're gonna do. So we're just reducing that down to eighths. But
IGGS の名前が出てくると思わなかった。僕のメインの RTFF12 なんで。なるほどね。シンクロ法は確かに別カテゴリーになりますね。
It is very, very unlikely, but very possible to go through this entire gym without getting sucker punched. It's happened to me once ever. And then there was one time where I made it all the way to this Haunter, and then he sucker punched me, which was great. I was really expecting him to do it there.
I thought for sure.
Alright, so not after this gym, but after Chuck's gym, I'll be able to fly back and change those nicknames. Which I'll do that. We have to go to Lake of Rage after that, so I will go there and then fly and then change it then because we have to go to Goldenrod anyway. We have a very massive.
見てますよ。ありがとうございます。
I liked my first trip to Mall of America, so I'm gonna go again.
It's not a GDQ run without the name Raider.
That's a very good point. Like poor Titus Brand, poor Fire Sonic, and then pizza. So now we're gonna make our moveset a lot better.
そうですね。やっぱゲームによっては乱数調整やれよっていう感じのゲームもありますし。
So instead of having a physical shadow ball, we now have a special shadow ball, which is fantastic.
まあやれよってことじゃないですけど。
And it gives us wonderful coverage.
RPG、ドラクエ FF あたりだと乱数調整はダメだろうっていうゲームが多いイメージですね、やっぱ。
HM user.
特にドラクエは。
Like, he learns everything.
Centra's like the Bidoof of this game.
はい。やっちゃダメというよりか、やってもメインのカテゴリーじゃないというか。
Also, really fun. Oh, you were about to say it.
Yeah, this guy runs the Safari Zone in this generation with the remakes, and he's really annoying and just really wants your phone number. If you keep saying no to him, he just locks you here forever. Like, you have to say yes.
Like, this is... It's silly.
He's very forward.
Gotta grab some items here. That was really bad. There's a PP up here and a nugget here, and we pick it up because we need some money for later. Okay, so we're gonna go shopping. We're gonna go shopping twice in the span of like 15 minutes or so. If I did the movement right, then I could just pass her effortlessly.
I thought you were gonna do it for a second. Yeah, if you pick up those items like on the tile perfectly, then you can skip the cycle where she has to like, wait to walk past there.
This guy is so heartless. You know what would boost the mood, though? It's a couple of really good donations.
No problem. We got a $30 donation from Split Memory that says, staying up late for Keizaron's Pokemon Run. Put this towards Lingering Will and Kingdom Hearts 2. Super bosses in Kingdom Hearts are always worth it. We had a $50 donation from the 5th Matt that says, had to donate during Pokemon. This is the way the developers intended for the game to be played. Right?
No, absolutely. Glitchless. 100%.
That's right.
Chris179 donates $50 saying, first year watching SGDQ. More than happy to donate to a great cause, but had to wait for the Pokemon run. Let's break last year's donation record.
That would be impressive.
So yeah, I kind of took a detour there. We got Charge Beam, which it's a relatively weak move, but it has a really nice property where it's essentially doing damage and using an X special at the same time. So we get to boost our special attack, which is very, very handy.
You put a lot of time into making Raiku's moveset better like right away because it's terrible when you first get it.
And it's interesting to note that you wouldn't get this in a glitchless run. And there's a really particular reason why, and you'll see that in about 5 or 10 minutes. Also, we should be getting the cycle. Yeah, there we go.
That timing.
Hey, thanks for riding my bikes for free. I'm selling them now. You get it for free. My $1 million bike for free. So it's not too terrible of too terrible of movement there, but if you do mess that up, you do hit one of those trainers, and hitting one of those trainers actually is just straight up run over, because we need to make sure we don't get a certain amount of EVs because of how we're going to handle the last fights. Everything is calculated based on what our stats are, and if we hit the wrong trainers, then a stat might not be completely accurate. You're in for quite the treat once we get to the end game.
Yeah, it's really cool, especially compared to like what those fights used to look like. If you're familiar with what the category used to be, it's crazy how much it's improved. Some of the most difficult fights in Pokemon speedrunning become trivial, so it's cool to see.
Also, this gym has a massive, like a lot of the gyms in general, compared to the originals, have a really, really big overhaul.
Yeah. But you can just cheese the puzzles, so.
And the worst part about this gym in the original games is you need strength, and it's not in the most convenient spot. It's not out of the way, but it's really, really annoying to miss it, because then you have to surf all the way back, and you feel really dumb for it. So we can die the Chuck. It's very unlikely. I'm just going to play it mega safe. And saving doesn't really matter because we already got our Raikou. Granted, we're going to sit here and kneel in the water for about a year. So what makes this fight dangerous is his lead is a Primeape, and it has double team. And you know that could lead to misses upon misses upon misses. We need to set up for one turn, so we're going to use an X special. And then on top of that, we can also miss Charge Beam on his Poliwrath, and Poliwrath has Stab Focus Punch. I mean, both of them have Focus Punch, I think. I'm pretty sure they do. Be a friend.
Good.
Good cat. And now we just need to hit a Charge Beam, and this Poliwrath's gone. An alternate strat would be to get an X attack. Okay, that's rude. An alternate strat would be to get an X attack.
Wow.
And we're fine. Watch this. See? Fine. To get an X attack and use Spark instead, but we don't have the budget for that, unfortunately.
That was the worst Chuck fight I've ever seen.
Oh, it could get worse.
Oh, yeah.
That Charge Beam is 90% accurate, I believe.
Yeah.
With a
50 power,
70%
90.
chance to get a special attack boost.
So it's very, very favorable. So for me, it's not very favorable at all, but yeah, that's not the point. So he's got a little bit of movement here for the next few minutes, so
そうっすね。
another good time for donation.
日本って全部大文字にするのが好きなんで、例えばダークソウルズとかも全部ダークソウルズって大文字にして出します。海外はダークソウルズって普通に大文字2つなんですけど。
We also have a $50 donation from Grant that says,
ここら辺なんか日本語、英語のスケジュール日本語に直してるときにはなんかこんなことやるんだって思いました。
And in honor of
その
my
方が
daughter Rachel, who
いいの
just
かな。
started her first Pokemon journey
日
at
本だと。
nearly 5 and loves inventing her own Pokemon, though she only invents poison type Pokemon. Should that worry me? We also have a $600.66 donation of gotta catch them all. Thank you, Anonymous. We also have a $20 donation from Justin that says, I'll be honest, I'm donating for all the Pokemon prizes, but I've recently started another playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold, and watching your run just motivates me even more. Anyways, may RNG bless your run. And to make things interesting for myself, I'll double this donation if your final runtime has either an even number or even digits or odd numbers of odd digits.
Very specific.
So that hiker that gives you strength is like, please don't cry. Does he still say that if you're the boy?
I have no idea.
That would
I have no clue.
that would be interesting.
そうなんですかね。
Yeah, some text.
僕が見た感じだと
depending on whether you pick boy or girl.
D
I
と
feel like
S だけ
that's gotta
大文字
be.
でしたけど。FPS はマイナーですね。まあ日本ではマイナーです。海外だと FPS はメインストリームの一つですけど。
Gets no love.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw that. What a jerk. So he's a spinner. He has a
今
middle
向き
king.
を
I honestly don't know what
う
the
まくや
middle
ってるん
king
です
has.
ね。
We're paralyzed still, so I really didn't want to find out. Granted, that made my movement look absolutely horrible. So just real quick. Hi, Gyarados. Bye, Gyarados. So he's rampaging around the lake, and normally you're supposed to deal with him, but I don't want to play that. We're doing the pacifist route. Now we got to take this massive detour, and we had mentioned earlier that our hidden power is hidden power ice. It's 66 base power for us, and we absolutely need it, so this detour is 100% worth it.
It looks stupid. You have to like surf around the whole lake and stuff, waste over a minute getting it, teaching it. But having an ice move on a good special attacker is really, really important, specifically for Lance.
All right, so now we're going to get those names fixed. And then we'll shop. I don't quite remember which one his house is. I think it's this one. This is really fancy. I've never seen this before.
All right, so we are naming Raikou USA.
And, just for flavor. Oh, well.
ライクの名前 USA になりました。
Which reminds me, I had a $10 donation from Bucket List Mod that said, just got back from family fun time, right in time for Heart Gold
Ah,
Silver
なるほど。
Run. Best of luck runners,
確か
and
に
I
それは
hope if Raiku's name
わかります
starts a USA chant from the audience.
ライクの名前ウサになりました。ライクはウサギだった。
What the heck? Okay, there's I got to show off the intricacies of the touchpad there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
USA。
All right, we're gonna pretend like this was fire Sonic.
知らない人がいたら言っときますけど、今日はアメリカは独立記念日なので、これ奏者の服とか見てもわかりますけど、みんなお祝い
There
ム
you
ー
go.
ド
It's
で
like
す。
nothing ever happened. It's still the same run. We did it. Just ignore the fact that it's Soul Silver now and not Heart Gold. So now we do our massive shopping trip. So other than a couple of items that we're going to buy at the Elite Four, we're buying pretty much everything we need for the rest of the game. And it's around this time that we're a little bit past the halfway point. I'd say we're about like 60% through. Yeah, that's assuming I don't mess up any of the other manips.
So Keys was also mentioning that the version for Soul Silver, or the glitchless run uses Soul Silver because of Whirl Islands being a lot faster. I actually don't remember why Heart Gold is faster for glitched.
There's new movement where it's one turn faster to take out the Pidgey than it is the Ladybug that you would get because the encounter slots are swapped. Also, you wouldn't get a Sentret, you would get a Rattata, which we recently found out.
We saw it happen. Like, what is this?
I was literally talking to Gunner and I was like, yeah, so on this tile we're going to get a Sentret, and I look and it's a rat. So we just bought the best move in the game, Thunder. It's
So
70%
good.
accurate,
It's
about
so
30% of the time. We're going to buy a ton of X items here. Even though we're fast, there are a couple of things that are faster than us. We want to make sure we don't die.
Considering that you get out-leveled in the late game.
This
makes
helps
sense.
with the terrible accuracy of Thunder. I forget why we buy this. And then, and then we just drop the rest of our money in X specials. Now we're good to go. We will buy some healing items later, but like I said, that's going to be at the Elite Four. I'm also going to go to Elm's lab after this and get a heal real quick. You wouldn't normally do that, but I want to keep my healing items, and I don't want to use my full heal already.
And there is one more spinner before the heal house.
So I am going to go home real quick. Just check it out, guys. I found this legendary Pokemon just out of nowhere. I know I left like an hour and a half ago, but you know, it happens. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's right there. We get less text. I don't have to worry about swapping into a PC or anything like that. Now comes the absolute hardest part of the game for me personally.
And like a huge sequence break.
Which I'm going to... I'll just do the repel first, and then I'll save. There is a chance that I soft lock, so I am going to save. I'm also going to do a couple of menus here. We're going to teach Hidden Power now, because we're going to need it for our first required fight, you know, assuming we don't hit any spinners.
If you're familiar with the normal way that this game is supposed to, you know, kind of progress, then you're probably wondering why we're here right now, because it doesn't make much sense. Like, oh, you still have a lot of gems to do. But the power of tweaking lets us sequence break the game like crazy.
Oh, hey, look. Because I didn't use the PC, we get a shorter save.
Optimal.
Why would you call me now? All right, second try is really, really good.
Nice. You can see how specific that is. Really fast turns and stuff.
And it's really important that I do it while my repel is still up. Nice, first try. Okay, that was
Awesome.
That was really good.
そう、シークエンスブレイク。おー。壁抜けちゃってますね。
So we just skipped the
あ
entirety
れ
of the waterfall.
ポケモン壁抜けないとか言ってた人いたな。
We don't need anything else from any other gyms, so
And the,
we're
and
pretty
the,
set.
yeah, and the game's like, oh, you can't possibly be here without waterfall, so...
Also,
これ3回目ぐらいですよ、壁抜けんの。
rotation. She doesn't see us if we're in the water, so we go here so we avoid her.
もう誰も信用できない。
There
今
is a
水の中入ってま
coming
せ
up,
ん
as mentioned.
あ
It's a、
乗ってん
fisherman.
の
He
か。
has 2 quillfish and a sea king. Thanks, friend.
Nice.
And that is it for spinners the rest of the game.
See ya, Joyce.
Yeah, she's a spinner in Gen 2, so it's kind of nice that she's a rotator and we can just pass her.
She's a jerk in Gen 2.
Sure is.
これはグリッ
It's
チ
a
ですじ
Pikachu
ゃない
and a
です。
Blastoise.
これ 2% なんで何でもありです。
Ash wannabe.
So already, we use Hidden Power.
Would not have another move that kills this Victory Bell, so... And I'm sure it's just got a lovely moveset.
I don't know what it is, and I don't want to find out. Nope. So this, it dies to 2 Sparks and 2 Shadow Balls. I'm going to use Spark because it does have... Okay, didn't use it. It does have Sand Attack. So getting the Paralysis and getting it fully paralyzed is really, really handy. Because this next Pokemon is a Kingler, and it has Protect. And there's nothing worse than being Sand Attacked, getting protected, and then on a turn that it doesn't protect, you miss. There's been a couple of times in the past where I've lost about 45 seconds or so to this fight, just because of that.
Using Shadow Ball over Spark there to avoid the super effective text. It's kind of a standard thing in Pokemon speedruns, but super effective text is like really, really slow in this game. Like over 2 seconds. So you want to avoid it whenever possible.
Also, if you notice, I've been saying no to every number that's been offered to me when I can. That's just so we don't get random calls like Ethan. Ethan, I don't even know how he works. He's a thing. Also, this Parasect is another thing that we wouldn't be able to kill without Hidden Power.
And you know Parasect has a terrible moveset.
Good old Spore.
Yep. Probably like Spore, Leech Seed nonsense.
So this Vaporeon is either a 7 and 8 or a 15 and 16. I want to say it's a 7 and 8.
I think it is.
We got it, so that's good. Saves us a turn. He doesn't really do much to us.
So after this fight, we get to learn Thunder. That's
The
really
greatest
exciting.
move in the game. I'm going to save again. You're gonna see a lot of saves before fights from here on out because this run, as fun as it is and as much as I love it, is very, very dangerous. It's a very volatile
you
run.
just skip so much of the game that you are kind of behind on experience, so things pose such big threats. Like this fight, you wouldn't even think it's just like, you know, a normal little trainer battle or whatever, but there's so many things that can go wrong in this fight.
It's all based on Thunder hitting or missing. I was going to teach strength here because we're going to push boulders soon. So because this is totally 100% that original Cyndaquil that we used that was Naughty Nature. 100% true. We get to play to its strength by teaching it strength. Man, I see the 128 and I'm like, oh man, this run's been going well, but then I remember.
It has. I don't know what you mean.
So she has a Rapidash and a Flaffy. If you miss on Rapidash, it will Agility, and then it will Will-O-Wisp you. If you don't miss on the Rapidash, but you miss on the Flaffy, it'll Thunder Wave you. This is just status to fight, and you really got to hit these two.
Good.
We do have a full heal, so if we do get a status of some sort, it's fine. The Rapidash also has Stomp, so it can burn you, it can get faster than you, and it will, oh, okay, that's interesting.
Still faster with Cotton Spore.
I mean, Flaffy's a pretty heavy sheep.
Yeah.
Man, look at USA grow before our very eyes. All right, so that wasn't too bad. I mean, I'll take that any day. So now comes a really, really massive change compared to the Generation 2 games. In Gen 2, Victory Road is a joke. Also, he said we have 8 badges. We totally don't, but you know, don't tell him that.
He doesn't actually check.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, hey, you're here. You must have it. Man, this Victory Road is very intensive and very long. No trainers, though, so that's nice.
The Gen 2 Victory...
Well, there's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The Victory Road in Gen 2 is almost like lazy in comparison. The movement here is much more difficult.
Wow. Okay, well, I didn't bonk. For what
Better
that's worth.
than yesterday.
Gross. Normally the repel wears off on the next floor, but it will be fine. Unless I do more of that.
I just want to remind everyone, for those that are watching, this, as we're getting really, really closer towards the end of this Pokemon run, it's also be the end of the Pokemon prize block, and there are like 11 prizes that is being given away during this Pokemon block. Most of them are like around the $5 range. The highest, I believe, is 15. So if you put in those donations now, you might get your chance to win lovely, lovely prizes. Some of them being a Alola Friends phone strap set, a Misty No plushie, Pokeball Perler earrings, all sorts of stuff. So if you haven't done so now, do so as we're getting really closer to the end of our Pokemon block.
Gonna say before this, because we do have one fight. And unfortunately, since we're on a different cart, our rival is no longer Manip. I don't remember what I named it.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure it's appropriate.
Well, it'll be the last time, yeah, so.
Okay.
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 I don't know, man. I think I'm offended by that. So this is interesting. So we lead Thunder here. If we miss, then Sneasel has Icy Wind. Icy Wind bad.
Oh.
Oh, well, you know. Okay, so now we're slower, so we're just gonna... sorry, Titus. Look at him getting buried further down the card.
Thunder is so stupid.
Okay, we have a couple more chances.
Cool.
Okay, good. You could do something where you buy like a guard spec and then set it up so you don't get the speed drop, but generally what I'm doing is a little better.
You know, just don't miss. It's easy.
Exactly. Also, waterfall hurts. Especially if it
Especially if it
criticals.
crits.
Oh.
Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do. Actually, no.
Nope.
That's not gonna do enough. Well.
Oh, come on.
So, yeah, that's Rival.
10% charge beam,
This is-
30% thunder.
This is why we saved. It's okay. See, it's totally.
セーブのおかげで大丈夫ですね。
And he crit. God.
Yeah, what a friend.
Miss, crit, miss.
I mean, you know, looking at his text, he wasn't wrong. Our journey sure ended there. All right, let's try this again. So we're not gonna miss, and everything's gonna go according to plan. See, that's already a better start than last time.
今度はワンパンで一撃目しにいました。 We have a $25
どうなることや
donation
ら。
from SubX that says Pokemon Gold is one of my favorite games of all time, so it's amazing to see the remastered
これ
play
ドーピング。
so well. Good luck and save the animals.
I don't think I've ever seen him use slash at my health being that high. Okay, that boost is really good.
いいですね。ここまでは
It's
順
gonna
調。
hidden power the next three things because we have essentially double what our special attack is right now. Using hidden power means we don't miss on the Golbat, which the Golbat does have an annoying moveset. And then using hidden power on these next two pokes means we don't get any super effective
それ
sets
増やしと
that
きます
save a
ね。
little bit of time.
ゆう。
And then after this Kadabra that's coming up, there's one more problem because we have to hit one more Thunder. And it's on a Magneton. If we miss, it'll Thunder Wave us, which is always fun. Like essentially everything that you can miss Thunder on has something that really messes with you. So you really don't want to miss. That second fight was way better than the first.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to give you guys a taste of what it was like if it were bad.
All of these end-game fights used to be terrible. These in the Elite Four still are, but...
Also, he just slowly saunters off. I don't get why he went that way when he could just walk up and go to the Pokemon Center, but, you know. I would like to say that that was absolutely planned to be that way, but it wasn't. That was just...
I was going to say, that repel was really sick.
No, I did it again. Okay, so now, let me say bye to Fire Sonic. You did so well on the other cart. Should we just do that to get a heal on Raikou? And then we deposit the Quilava more because... What am I doing? More because it's just a little more convenient to do the heal that way. And then we also get one less Pokemon that goes into the Hall of Fame. Alright, so there's our healing items. So we're done with shopping for the rest of the run. We don't need any money. Now, I am going to save before every single fight in Elite Four, except this one. Because even if it goes south, we're fine. But every other
これ
fight,
から先のすべての戦闘の前にセーブするけど、このセーブでは、この戦闘ではセーブしないらしいですね。ただもうかなりいろんなものスキップして、かなりレベルが低い状態なので、このエリアに比べて。他の戦闘ではどんどんもうセーブしていくようですね。やっぱり危ない。
It's interesting how many things
だって USA はドーピングしてまず。
barely have a chance to live, even though this Raikou's like absolutely insane and perfect and stuff. There's a lot of really close ranges.
でもあとはワンショットでどんどん
Psychic
どんど
there
ん。
is the best move he could have used.
ワンパン
He
っす
also has
ね。
U-turn, and then that takes a long time when he has to switch to another Pokemon.
That one was for free. I'm not doing that one.
You hear how close it was, though? He's become a master.
And we get boy Jinx in terms of cry. So this Slowbro can live, and I can't remember specifically what all its moves are. I know it has Amnesia. So if it lives, it can use Amnesia, and it just becomes annoying to try and kill. You're a pal. Okay, that's fine. Don't you dare miss it again.
Yeah, missing that range and then Amnesia, and then it doesn't take any damage, and then she's healing, and it's awful. But nice.
Okay, we'll take it. And he has another Zatu because he's not very creative. And then we're going to barely just hit level 46, which is important because I want to use my rare candies now. Because we're massively under-leveled at this point in time compared to where we want to be. So those candies are going to make a huge difference. Do it right here. And now comes the string of saves before fights. So at this point in time, we've used 4 total rare candies on this Raikou. And in a glitchless run, I believe you used 6 total on him. Like, you really have to beef him up. So there's 2 options for this Koga fight. He leads an Ariados that has Poison Jab, and you can either set up on the Ariados and risk getting poisoned and end up missing Thunder anyway, or you can just go for the Thunder and then set up on the Forretress. The Forretress isn't nearly as scary, but it does have something worse. Good boy. So Forretress has Toxic Spikes, Swift, Protect, and less than 1% chance to use Explosion.
And there's been one runner that has actually gotten Explosion from this Fortress.
And it wasn't me for once. We're going to use these X accuracies because we're going to use Thunder for the rest of the fight. And there's a Crobat coming up that we just do not outspeed. So actually just going to use 2. So now Thunder isn't going to miss except for potentially on Crobat. And also there's a Muck coming up where I believe that's also a 7 and 8 range. 7 and 8 is like a really common number for these ranges. I can't remember what he has for a moveset though. We might find out in a sec. Okay.
Better not find out.
Yeah. So now we can miss Thunder. And we sure didn't. So this fight pretty much went exactly how I wanted it to go.
Not missing Thunder.
Exactly. He's been counting on being down to 1 Pokemon from the very beginning.
It's a bold strategy.
It didn't pay off. Okay, so out of the next 3 fights, Bruno's probably the least dangerous, yet the most dangerous. So I am going to play Mega Safe and use this potion. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. Okay, well, you know, I didn't play safe at all, I just wasted time. So he has a Machamp that can live 7 and 8 once again. And Machamp has very strong moves. It has Cross Chop and it has Revenge. Revenge can do up to 133 damage. We are not at 133 health.
And the only reason why the Machamp lives is because the Onyx before gives terrible experience, and if you hit level 50, it would be guaranteed.
This fight can also go one of two ways for the start. So we can either set up an X accuracy and 1X special or 2X specials. 2X specials eliminates the range, but we don't do it unless he burrows under the ground for the second turn as opposed to what he just did. Normally he does counter. This is gonna hurt.
So at 1x accuracy, Thunder's like 93?
93%.
Yeah. So a lot better than 70, but still, you know, basically tackle.
Yeah. It's a very strong tackle.
And let me tell you about tackle.
Tackle's a great move. All of you that didn't start playing until Gen 5 or higher, you don't understand the pains. Okay, so hitting's a good start.
Good.
Thanks, friend. All right, this fight's done. Well, it isn't. I could miss and die. I don't know why I said that, but you know. I never noticed how many physical attacks it tries to learn.
Despite being a special attacker?
Yeah.
He's got 115 base special attack. It's amazing.
Now, if Dig crit us, we might actually have to heal before this Hitmonchan because it does have a priority move. I don't remember how much damage it does though, but lucky for us, we don't have to worry about that. So up next is Karen, and Karen is easily the worst fight in all the Elite Four.
In my opinion, I think the entire run as well, possibly.
Yeah. I guess we'll hyper. Do another safety save here.
We have a $25 donation from Davey205 that says, second time watching GDQ live, first time being able to donate. I love this event, even if it does ruin my sleep, and decided during Pokemon was a good time to donate, seeing as it's my favorite. Keep doing what you're doing. Also, save the animals.
So the start of this fight's really interesting. So we're going to use Charge Beam because we want to do a little bit of damage and we want the boost. Okay.
Critical? Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, that's cool. And now, through that double team, we want to hit Thunder. Through that double team, we want to hit Thunder. Through that double team, we want to hit... Oh, come on. No, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, that's a heal.
Yeah.
Whoops.
全然サンダーが当たんないですね。
Have I mentioned, through that double team, we want to hit a Thunder.
Unfortunately, even with that Charge Beam crit, Charge Beam probably still does not
Second
from here.
Classic Pokemon. Double teams again, then you hit.
終わった。
But the fun's not over yet. We have to hit Thunder one more time. And it's not terrible to miss it one more time as long as we hit it after that. Because what's coming up next is a Houndoom, and it has Nasty Plot. And then it has, I can't remember if it's Dark Move, but it has Flamethrower.
Dark Pulse?
Dark Pulse, that's right. Yeah, after a Nasty Plot, he would kill us. So, yeah, that's good. That wasn't terrible. We didn't have to reset for what that's worth, I guess. My Thunder PP is kind of gone, but... Some more donations would be good.
No problem. I actually got an anonymous $150 donation that says, I came for the Thunder and stayed because it missed. Have another $150 donation from Esphalon that says, first time donating. Having a blast watching this speedrun. Raikou for the win.
He's all right when he hits.
We have a $25 donation from Duggernaut that says, hey Keys,
Hi.
Good luck on the run. By the way, what is that pink thing on your shirt? It doesn't look like Gen 2. Donation goes to saving the frames because we need meat for our barbecues.
This is a love disc perler that a wonderful person named Chaos gave to me. I'm proudly wearing it over my heart because I love America.
Aww.
I'm trying to remember if I forgot to do something there. I think I'm good.
Famous last words.
See, the nice thing is people who really like this theme, we get to hear it again in 2 more fights. Three more fights. Okay, if we get the boost here, then we're really, really good. If not, we have to set up on the Dragonite, and the Dragonite can hurt us. Okay,
Nice.
Very good.
And now, basically the entire reason, not the entire reason, but mostly the reason that we pick up Hidden Power is because this fight is so bad without it. 4 times super effective to Dragonite is like classic how you deal with it in speedruns. Gen 2 is Ice Punch, Gen 1 it's Blizzard.
It used to be Ice Beam, but a lot has changed.
That's right.
Fight's still not over yet, though. Something can still go wrong. Hopefully it won't. After the Dragonites, it's a Charizard and an Aerodactyl. We have to set up an X speed on a Charizard because Aerodactyl's faster than us, and it has a lot of things that really, really suck to deal with.
万風で寝てた。ポケモンの最後は見れるようですね、そしたら。
Throw up this X speed real quick. Charizard typically Fire Fangs. Him burning us isn't a big deal. You can make me look like a dum-dum by doing a different move. It's cool. And now we gotta play this game again. Ow.
Heal it off?
We saved. Nah.
Okay.
I mean, a theme's good. If we have to hear it again, no big deal.
と、これ
Now
は、
then, if I miss
レ
a
ッドを倒
charge,
したら終わりかな。
I'm gonna be like a
Yes.
dummy, but thanks,
Hey.
buddy. All right. Yeah, Lance is a deceptively
ハートンはなしなのかな。そこまで詳しくないんでわかんないんですけ
We
ど
all。know how much thunder hits.
You use so many moves that can miss in this run. Everything. Tackle, Fire Blast, Thunder, Charge Beam, everything.
So now we're gonna get an interview. It's my 3rd one today.
You have less than 40 minutes to go through Kanto. Do you think you can do it?
Oh no, man. There's a lot of Kanto. Kanto's really big.
It's a whole nother 8 badges.
Yeah, to complement our 8 badges that we have now.
Yeah.
We are currently at 5.
We're halfway there.
Yeah. Now's a pretty good time for donations. It's just a Hall of Fame sequence.
No problem. We have a $25 donation from Confidential that says, just had to donate during the Pokemon block. Pokemon is my favorite game series. It has changed my life. What better way to celebrate that than by helping change the lives of people all around the world by contributing to MSF. Thank you, everyone, for the amazing run. We also have a special donation from Edward of $10,000.
Oh, man.
It says, longtime viewer, had to skip donating the last few times because of financial issues, but here to make up for lost time. My mother passed away 2 months ago, and she's the reason I got into video games to begin with, since she was always the main gamer in the family. On the lighter side, I recall spending many hours on the original Pokemon Silver and looking forward to seeing the newer version torn asunder. I'd like to shout out to my friends in the library and on Discord, and here's to medical aid for all who need it. Thank you so much, Edward, for that donation.
I'll give that another clap. Very generous of you, Edward. So we're not done yet. We're the champions of Johto. But I hear that there's somebody in Kanto. I want to beat him up. Friendly words, I know.
100万円ですね。
So at this point in time, there's
120万円ぐらい。
assuming I get
110万円ぐ
it
らい。
first try, it's been like 20 minutes or less-ish.
レベルが違う。
Now, we are going to be in an interesting position here because I'm not 100% sure if the last fight is going to go the way we want it to go. Just because we had to, 1, switch cards, 2, switch consoles. I believe it'll be fine, but I mean...
Can you even win with the items that you have?
About that. We'll find out. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it doesn't work out, then I'm 4 for 4 on looking dumb at GDQs. So, you know, tradition continues, I guess.
What a legend.
All right. So famous. Nothing will beat Animorphs, 75%. So the boat is a lot fancier now. You'll see that in a sec. Look at how fancy it is. Also, this is the beginning of getting a ton of cutscenes, so, you know, blame Gen 4 for introducing a ton of them.
It made Gen 7 think it was okay.
Yeah, the layout of this is completely different to what a gold or silver player would recognize.
I recognize nothing.
Exactly. So there are 3 more fights from here. And the next fight is actually pretty easy because we have to hit Thunder. But 2 of the things we hit Thunder on have no guard, so we can't miss. So from here on out, we don't miss Thunder at all. It's pretty nice.
I thought we were memeing the no guard.
Nah. We've memed enough. I've missed enough Thunders.
そうですね、もう4000万ぐらい。まだまだ全然いけますね。
I'm not even
1億は確実に超えるでしょう。
I think Machop dies to something, but I'm not sure if Machoke does. Also, now's a good time for some more donations.
No problem. We have a $150 donation from B. Jensen that says, "Good luck to the runners." Thank you, Clara, for your $50 donation that just says, "Why not?" Why not indeed?
Now, is it why not like the question or why not like the Pokemon?
I was also wondering that.
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
Darn, I'll never know.
We have a $125 donation from Hike the 123 that says, "Had to donate again during one of the most influential series of games in my life. I could never beat Red in this game. That's a shame. Good luck and save those animals." Not an easy fight.
Have I got news for you? I too might not be able to beat Red. I'm pretty sure we're fine. I'm just not 100% sure.
But if we're not fine, it's so bad. Either way, it's gonna be good.
Good's a word.
Maybe not for you, but for everyone else.
But these rooms are so fancy. I still can't get over that Name Raider room. That was like a fortune teller.
Yeah. An interesting choice.
So one of my absolute favorite strategies in any Pokemon game is flying to the very city you're in because it's faster than going through a bunch of stuff. You do it in Gen 2, you do it in Gen 3, and you do it in Gen 4. It's pretty great.
Do it in Gen 6 too?
Yeah, it's Gen 6.
Wow.
Aw, last tile. Oh, it's about a coin flip to get an encounter here. It doesn't really matter. Hey, there's the Pidgey from earlier. Got big. That's the last encounter we'll get. So we do have 3 tweaks that we have to go through. One of them is really, really cool. And the other 2 are just kind of there, I guess. Got this. We had that. We're going to get it. Oh, come on. Hello? Okay, that was too early. I cannot get this right now. Thanks, friend. As I... Don't mind me. I'm just going to hit everything. So we do this to avoid a trainer fight and to avoid encounters. Because otherwise we would have to fight that guy right there.
Reload the map by opening the menu, and also couple that menu with a repel.
And then this is actually my favorite tweak coming up. It's nothing special. You deload the Snorlax. I don't know why. I just really like the movement behind it. Okay, so news. I have to do a bit more. Nice. Okay, we have to do the code again. So that's.
間違えて引っかかっちゃいましたね、
How much
敵
more
に。
time do we have? That was weird. That's actually never happened to me before, so there's a GDQ staple. Never happened before. So you like the boat, right? I'm just gonna save before that.
Just as another reminder, like we're getting closer and closer towards the end of this Pokemon block, and there are a lot of prizes that are going to be ending after this Pokemon block. 11 prizes, all bunch of things from plushies to starter prints to cross stitches, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to get your chance to win those prizes, donating right now is the perfect time to do so. The lowest would be 5, the highest would be 15 to get your chance to enter for any of those prizes.
I literally never thought that could ever happen. I would have saved otherwise.
So you had to reset because the manip wasn't going to work anymore? Or?
Yeah, we would have gotten EVs that would have put us past. Literally never thought that could happen. It can if you're bad, so hi, I'm bad.
間違えてトレーナーというかライバルに当たっちゃったんでリセットしましたね。調整が全然狂っちゃうそうなんで。
We have a $10 donation from Anonymous that says, first time donating, wanted to donate during my favorite block, but man, what was with Lance hacking all those Dragonites? Also, gotta save the animals, cause you know, gotta catch them all. We'll do another $10 if announcer Pikachu's again. Pikachu! Oh, I get a clap this time, thank you.
I think they got tired of me chewing them out.
今回は拍手してくれたって喜んでましたね。
We have a $10 donation from
そう、この人はピカチュウ
Keizaron
とか
that
モノ
says,
マネ
"How to
をう
donate
まくや
during
る
Pokemon
ことで
block.
有名な
My
ホストですね。
absolute favorite series, I still have all the games. This money goes to helping doctors save patients and helping runners save frames. Kill those animals.
You know, honestly, I think I'm more bummed that that happened than me not getting the ID initially.
That's pushing it.
I don't know, man. Fire Sonic really worked.
Well, it was fun, for sure. But have you already forgotten all the encounters?
Yes.
Like, that's good.
Selective memory.
A speedrunner needs to have selective memory.
I think it's because I'm getting a little tired. I need a little more of my USA to wake me up. I don't know why I think that's going to get any better the more I drink it. The good news is even though we lost a little bit of time, like it's not terribly much. We could have lost just as much time on any of those fights that we've had before. So we'll just pretend like I had a bad fight or something. That's how I'm going to sleep at night. Also, the SS Ann theme is just, SS Aqua, sorry, is just so good.
I like it a lot more in Gen 2.
I agree, but it's still pretty solid. Also, I really like that effect of the closer you get to the engine, the quieter it gets. Yeah, feel free to go ham on a donation since we're just doing the same thing again.
No problem. We have an anonymous $50 donation that says, I couldn't help but donate during the Pokemon block for both the great cause and the fond memories. My deepest thanks to all of the runners and crew for making events like this possible. Through the best of times and the worst of times, you've been an inspiration to us all. Good luck, Keizaron, and may the RNG be merciful.
May my execution be merciful.
We have a $100 donation from Anonymous saying, Pokemon blocks at AGDQ and SGDQ are the highlights of my year. Happy to donate to a great cause. Donation goes to the Disney songs for Kingdom Hearts as it brings me back to my childhood. Can't decide, so splitting my donation between Go the Distance from Hercules and Part of Your World from Little Mermaid.
All right, so this time we're not going to get the encounter. That's why I did that. Oh, come on. That was even earlier than last time.
もう今回はエンカウントしないよって言ったそばからエンカウントしましたね。
Okay, so like I said before, no more encounters.
もうエンカウントないよ。もうエンカウントないよ。
Watch me mess this up again.
もう上手にフラグ立ててきますね、この人。
Hopefully I do a better job this time around. Okay, well, you know. See, I just wanted redemption, that's all.
Nice.
It was all calculated. It was all calculated.
お、うまくいきましたね。
Except this time, I'm just going to save here.
壁抜けてます。
Just because I'm in the menu already.
Optimal.
Yeah.
Optimal pansy strats.
I mean, you saw what just happened. I don't want to go through that again.
That was your favorite movement.
It was, until now. Now I hate it. All right, Titus, take us to freedom. Okay, this is my favorite tweak. I like the movement. Thank you. And now all the trainers are gone and there's no Snorlax. Easy. First try every time.
This is the same.
そうですね、うまくいきましたね、あそこのシーンは。
I mean, there's like rock climb stuff, but other than that.
The required path.
ここら辺はうまくいくか。
Okay, hopefully I get the next tweak first try. There's one more tweak left, and it's a very interesting one. So as you can tell, like, not only do we only have 5 badges overall, but we have none of the Kanto badges. My goodness, this movement. So we gotta go in this house, because I actually don't know. Do you know, Ty?
I don't know the reason why, but there is a chance that if he does this tweak without reloading Viridian,
この家入ります。
that it
なぜなら
soft locks.
あれなんだっけ理由って。
But I don't know the reason why it does that.
おっ
So I do
と。
have to save here and reset, because otherwise we
Oh.
just soft lock. But I'm under the ground completely, and I won't need any of the badges.
ここでセーブしてリセットします。
It's fine.
なぜならそうじゃない
Also
と
going to reset my clock
ソフトロック
because
しちゃう、
we
フリーズしちゃう
actually
からってこ
manipulate
とで
this
すね。
fight. It's one of 2 fights that we manipulate.
These fights are so.
ここでまた時計で
without manipulation.
乱数調整す
You
るよう
just
で
skipped
す。
the entirety of Kanto and a lot of Johto too, so you're pretty underleveled, and the fights are just completely terrible without controlled outcomes.
This minute in particular is extremely new.
Yes, you're seeing something very fresh. I just need to go super fast here because the reset point's a lot earlier than before. These don't take nearly as long as the ID resets.
I just wanted to get an update for a game that will be more towards like the late night of tonight. Onimusha Warlords, we just added 2 new incentives. One being if we donate $3,500, they will use the panda suit. And the other one is for choosing the voice language, so either Japanese or English. So that is our new updated incentive. If you want that to happen, or if you want to see that panda suit, go ahead and do so now.
So I actually forgot to teach Flash. So it looks kind of silly, but I'm teaching Flash over Shadow Ball. I need this. Flash is actually literally the most important move for the rest of this run. So we're going to actually have to do that save again, and then do the reset again, but that reset was only about a handful of seconds, so we're gonna have to reset the clock again.
It's fine that you're already in the gym.
Yeah. We just have to start the fight on a certain frame. But like Aura was saying, this is very new, so I don't have it committed to memory quite yet.
It is possible it might be a little different because the loading from entering the gym.
Don't say that. We'll be fine. We'll find out together.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you just do the tweak again, yeah?
Yeah, that should work.
Better than Trick Room shenanigans.
Shout out to Shenanigans, who's not here with us today.
I miss him.
We have a $50 donation from Base Guitar Bill that says, I'm donating because I really like boats. And this boat in particular.
You got to see it twice, so I hope you're happy, friend.
That's why you donated.
If you like boats, there's another Pokemon game you might like even more. It's called XD, Gale of Darkness, for the Nintendo GameCube.
We'll find out if this works, huh? I can always beat him the old-fashioned way, it's just it'll be interesting without Shadow Ball.
リセの意味何なんでしょうね。調整するとは言ってましたけども、詳しくどう調整してるのかわからないです。おー。
Looks like the load does matter.
My bad.
Why would you say such a thing? There's also a chance that I was a little early.
うまくいったぞって言いつつ死んでましたけど。
From here on out, it should only take 10 minutes before we're done.
あれ
Two fights, so.
So we just have to redo this again.
I'm assuming you can't walk in the gym again from there.
I don't know if I have to reload it this way, but we're going to do it this way to be safe. I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if you could just, save right there and then enter the gym again.
Goodness gracious. We have to do this again. We're underground
サクッと
again.
入ってきましたね。で、またセーブしてリセットしていくと。頑張れ。
And the blue minip is the same as the starter minip where you're hitting a one frame at 30 FPS, yeah?
We have a cluster of 9 frames to work with, but
Oh, okay. So it's way better then.
it'd be great if the timer would work. There we go. This fight without Manip isn't terrible, but it's very, very slow. And the logic behind it is, since you have to save anyway, you wouldn't
次の戦闘
reset your
は
clock
調整なしでも一応できるけどめちゃくちゃ遅いんで調整した方がいいらしいですね。
like your frame and whatnot, like when you're using live split and whatnot, you would just visually go off of it. And we talk to him because if you run forward, then he just pulls you aside anyway, and it's a little slower. Oh goodness, not this again. So hopefully this time we actually get something I want to see. Now this is about part time of the run where you notice that our level isn't really that good. We're already under leveled as is.
Lower than his lead, so.
That's a miss.
Flash MVP.
Go that a little better. They got the boost. And the miss. So yeah, as you can see, I'm predicting pretty much everything.
He's going through a set of possible outcomes that are happening one after another, and then reacting to that with like the optimal path for beating the fight, since he's controlling the outcome by manipulating it. So yeah, that's where Flash comes into play.
Literally the most important move in the run. So I'm on one of two possible fights right now, and we'll find out which fight I'm on based on whether Charge Beam hits or misses the Gyarados. But this saves time in the sense that we don't have to set up nearly as many X items. We don't have to deal with Trick Room, which that's the big slowdown.
And you don't have to switch to Centered either.
Yeah, you're barely favorable to survive Leaf Storm. So back then we would just throw Centered out there because Leaf Storm drops your special attack by 2 stages, so that's the only way that we guarantee survive. Okay, so we are on this fight.
And it doesn't really make too much of a difference if that misses or hits.
Yeah. Like, if it hit, we'd be on a bit of a later seed, but we're on an earlier seed. So now we just Charge Beam the Fidget, and it's over.
And this is one of the better fights because you took no damage at all. You did lose a turn, but...
And that's better than having to heal. Definitely. 15 and 17. All right, so there's one more fight left in the game. We have to go through a bunch of stuff so we can actually get there.
It's a very tricky move, isn't it?
Hence the name.
We have a $5 donation from Anonymous that says, my daughter, who is 7 now, has loved Pokemon since she was 3 years old and is completely obsessed now. She is watching this like a hawk and is determined to be a speedrunner now. So much fun. We also have a $150 donation from Vicos saying, as a Pokemon Link owner and competitive TCG player, I feel obligated to give my donation during the Pokemon block.
Pretty pleasant part of it. It's like the calm before the storm, essentially. So now we go to Oak, and he's gonna be like, wow, you got all 16 badges. Here, let me give you stuff. Now you can go to Mount Silver, and we only have 6. People know how to count.
But you do actually have to have Blue's badge, or he'll say,
That's correct.
You know, you don't have them.
Oh, well,
That's the check. Hey, Riku.
Good old Ray Cow.
That's right. Got to see how many different ways you can say it in one run.
Also, Mount Silver is a lot different in this game compared to Gold, Silver, and Crystal.
Yeah, it's like couldn't be any more different. Instead of darkness, it's like a crazy spiral nonsense.
That's a good way to describe it.
We have a $50 donation from Trikinus that says, "Love watching all the games every year. Keep up the great work."
I just realized that Titus Brand is going to be part of the final team.
So for comparison, in Gen 2, it takes 19 seconds to get from here to the last room, to the final area. So it's like minutes in this game.
There's a lot to go through. Also, my movement's pretty bad right now.
It definitely feels like a much better like final area.
Oh, agreed.
But
and this is where the spiral comes in. I really don't get the design, but you know.
It's Twist Mountain before Twist Mountain.
Yeah. Probably get a couple more donations in before we get to the last fight.
No problem. We have a $50 donation from Jesse Czar that says, "My husband and I met in college after he saw me playing Pokemon in the school cafeteria many years ago, and when we got married last year, we just had to include something Pokemon. We ended up having a Pokemon wedding cake, so we always love to donate during Pokemon runs. Much love to all of the runners."
Let's hope that there's diamond dust.
今の寄付した人は結婚した時にポケモンのウェディングケーキを作ったらしいですね。
We all just learned a valuable lesson together.
なかなかアメリカってこういうことやるから粋なんですよね。そういう話を聞けるから GDQ 見てると。面白いっちゃ面白い。そうです。そろそろラストです。あと1戦ですね。多分。
I'm also unsure if we can even win.
I don't think so. But
And
oh goodness,
Flash is a great move.
it's gonna have to be so good.
So whoever donated earlier that said you haven't beaten Red before, I might not either. I'm not even gonna, I can't manip it at this point in time, so we're gonna have a fun time. Flash is a great move.
そうです。RTA です。世界最大の RT イベントであり、チャリティーイベントですね。おお
Oh,
生き残った。
do that again. Bottle that up and do that again. We'll X defend that time.
でもリセット。
By the way, how many attempts do I get at this? What's the time at right now?
8 minutes.
I get 8 minutes.
ですね、ゲームスランクエクといって世界最大の RT イベントで、みんなが得意な RTA 持ち込んで、それでついでに募金募って、今回は国境なき医師団に寄付しようぜってやってます。
Oh my goodness. If I pull this off, I'm gonna feel amazing.
どうなることやら。これリセットじゃないですね。お
We have 6 healing items. We have multiple turns we have to set up. So if there weren't diamond dust, if we had done this right from the beginning, then, as I said before, we would manipulate this just like we did the blue fight. But because we have hail instead, we need a whole lot of luck.
どんどん今ドーピングしてますね。
Yeah, that was a range.
Ah.
I'll try one more time, and even though I don't like the fact that I'm saying this, it'll have to be it because it did not go the way it was supposed to, unfortunately. But there really wasn't much else we could have done. So I guess we'll do X defend, heal, X special defend.
止まってますね。大丈夫か。
Not
I mean, I was pressing B. Yeah, if anything, as much as it sucks to not finish this, this is the perfect example of just how intricate everything is and how important everything is up to this point in time. Every little detail matters. It's like initially we set the date to a certain date. That way we don't get hail. I would like to at least get past the Pikachu.
Oh, no, that definitely wasn't arranged. That definitely killed you for sure.
Okay, so we're going to set up Flash and hope that we get like, I don't know, like 15 misses in a row.
ちょっと待ってくださいね。これ本家なのか元なのかわからない。僕なのかわからない。
Okay. Wait. Would somebody like to change the layout to bad percent?
本家ですね。
Bad ending percent? Because that
本家がバグってます。
There's nothing we can do at that point in time. Unfortunately, that's it. So we'll just let Pikachu take us out, and I will bow out.
Still have Titus Brand.
Oh, you're right.
死にました。
Get him.
治ってると思います。だんだんと。
He let us down. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver.
これで降参だそうです。
So, real quick, like I had said, there's so much that goes into this run. It's really hard to show it off in a marathon setting. I'm very happy that GDQ gave me the chance to try and show it off. I wish I did it a little more justice, but I hope everybody enjoyed it anyway.
It's not a Keizaron run if you finish.
Yeah, it's not a Keys run without a non-finish.
いや、調整がミスってたので、もともと。何回か試して、これダメだったらダメだろうっていうのは言ってましたね。いや、さすがにポケモンって大変な RT なんで、こういうセッティングで全部完璧にやるっていうのは無理です。いや、でもよくやった方だと思いますよ。残念でした。というわけで、ちょっとストリームに更新かけますね。ホイシンってお名前ありましたけど、ホイシンソースさんでは本名じゃないですけど、本当はホイシンです。で、ふざけて日本語名ホイシンソースってつけたら直せなくなっちゃったんで、ホイシンってなってます。次は、ハーフライフですね。FPS のホラーゲーかな、ホラーゲーじゃないの RT ですね。Half-Life any percent ですね。
Take a little break, so just sit right back. We'll be right with you soon. Gonna play a lovely ad for you guys, so stay tuned.
ありがとうございます。こっからハーフライフ、ディスオーナード、ドゥーム、ハーフライフ2、サイレントヒル、バイオハザード、コードベロニカと、FPS ゲーが続きますね。なんで、酔い止めたくさん用意しときましょう、皆さん。どういったイベントですか？これサマーゲームスタンクイックと言いまして、要は世界最大の RTA イベントですね。みんなで RTA 持ち込んで披露するイベントで、で、 ついでに募金も集めてます。今左下に見えますけど、お金はどんどん増えてますが、この額が今まで集まった額で、これは全部国境なき医師団に寄付されます。でこの放送は、もともとこれアメリカのイベントなんで、本家のゲームスダンクイックって Twitch のページでやってるんですけど、それはもう全部英語なんで、日本人が日本語で見れる場所を作ろうということで、今公式で再放送やってます。航空の音が出てないですね。今3700万ぐらいですね。そうですね。年に1回じゃないですね。年に2回やってます。GDQ、ゲームスダンクイックのイベントは、オーサムゲームスダンクイックっていうのが冬1月の初旬にやって、サマーゲームスダンクイックが夏のこの時期にやってますね。
Do you guys like merchandise, pins, plushies, shirts? Fangamer is the place to go. From official merch for Undertale, Hollow Knight, Hyper Life Drifter, which I actually have the hoodie on right now, which is really nice, and more. Themes such as Earthbound books that will absolutely not help you speedrun at a very good time.
そうですね。e スポーツよりももっとゆったりしてるし、目的も寄付という形なんで、もっとゆったり、よりエンターテインメント的なイベントですね。もともとが実は寄付イベントだったんですよ。SDA っていう昔からある海外の RTA サイトがありまして、そこのフォーラムで、ちょっと、俺らで RTA して寄付しないみたいなので始まったのがきっかけで、それがクラシックゲームスダンクイックっていうのがあって、それが2011年ですね。で、2010年か。で、そこからゲームスダンクイックというイベントが、オーサムゲームスダンクイックとサマーゲームスダンクイックが始まって、今に続いている状態ですね。奏者は募集して、それを運営で選んで決める感じですね。そう、初めから寄付目的でした。海外はまだフォーラムが現役なので、フォーラムでいろいろこれやらないって言ってみんなで募集して、ゲームを集めて、それで選んで、スケジュールを作るっていうのは未だにやってます。こういうイベントやるときは。オンラインでもオフラインでも。そうですね。PC でもコンシューマーゲーでも何でも、RTA できるものだったら何でもやってます。少し後ですけど、テトリスの RTA もあって、これはテトリス・ザ・グランドマスターって言って、実際のアーケードをホテルに持ってって、会場に持ってって、それをキャプチャーして RTA するっていうのもありますね。
The Humble Trove is a new collection of Humble originals and other DRM
そうですね、前回冬では
and it's only available to Humble monthly subscribers. Once again, the Humble community has given over $98 million to charity so far. Humble bundles, Humble store purchases,
鈴木さんがいた
and
の
Humble
かな
monthly subscriptions all
そう、カービィとドンキやってましたね。日本でもあります。まあ規模はこれほど大きくないですが、RT in Japan というイベントがあって、それもぜひチェックしておいてください。そうですね。長すぎるというよりも、あまり長すぎると入りにくくはなりますけども、長いゲームは入ったりしますよ。例えば今回だと FF7 の RTA が8時間っていうのが入ってますね。他にも少し長めの RTA 入ってますね。キングダムハーツが3時間40分とか。
This computer, Darkman, is going to be our grand prize for the event, as you might have seen. It's $150 cumulatively throughout the event to win it. And this thing is top of the line. I mean, it has an i7-77K processor. You know, it's got a GTX 1060, which is, you know, great graphics card. It's got Corsair H100 water liquid cooling system. So, I mean, it's going to stay nice and cool, even if you live in the most temperate climates. You know how much RAM this thing has, Darkman? How much?
そうですね。クロノトリガーも3時間。
Anything you're going to see tonight. fun fact, the original Half-Life required a minimum of 128 megabytes of RAM.
So this one has 256 megabytes.
Little bit more.
Okay.
We're thinking 32 gigs.
Okay, it's a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
more.
bit.
Yeah, not too much. You know?
Okay.
そうですね、日本で1週
And,
間
not only
ずっと
do
開
you
催
get
され
PC,
ます。
you get both of these awesome keyboards, the Core 7 K70 and the K95. You know, both of them
そう、
have
リメイク
all
が
kinds
多
of
分
programmable features, changeable LEDs,
一つ助けましたね。
macro buttons.
採
You
用
can
されるの
save
に。
the settings in them and take them other places. Like, it's crazy.
It's pretty cool.
And this Corsair Glaive mouse, which again, just all kinds of customization, changeable thumb grip even. So if you don't like how it feels default, you can move that around until you have a comfortable setting.
It's pretty good.
And
こ
again,
こからしばらく夕方までは
so you can
FPS の
set
アルティが続きま
put it in
す。
another computer,
ハー
and
フライ
it's
フ、
just,
ディ
you
ソー
know,
ナー
gonna
ド、
have
ド
the
ゥ
same
ー
feel.
ム、ハーフラ
I
イ
have
フ
this keyboard
2、
at
サイレン
home.
トヒル
This thing
2、
owns. Please get
バ
it.
イオハザード、バイオハザード
That's pretty
コードベロニカと。
But you know, there's
その後は
something about this
プラットフォーム
PC
系
we
ですね。
haven't really discussed yet.
Yeah?
It's
ドラ
got
クエ
a
は
little
本
bit
当
of
に
an
人気ない
extra
で
It's
す。
kind of innocent. I mean, it's got a cool logo. I mean, that's pretty cool.
本当に人気ないですね。
You know, we have two glass panels on it.
残念ながら
etched with the games done quick.
GDQ に
That's
は
pretty
一回も出たことが
That's
ない
pretty
はず
sweet.
です
You。know what else is sweet?
What? What do we got?
Oh, we got
今ここでちょっと本家での放送で紹介しているのが、コーセルの
That's a beautiful thing right there.
めちゃくちゃいい PC がこれあるんですけど、これをね、本家の方に直接150ドル以上寄付したらもらえる可能性がある商品です。もうさっきからめちゃくちゃいい、めちゃくちゃいいって彼らが言ってますけど、他にも周りにキーボードとかマウスとかマウスパッドとかももらえる可能性があります。寄付したら。こんな感じで寄付のためにいろいろ用意してるんですね、商品を。だからゲームに関連した商品とか。例えば、今回のイベント最初にやったのがニーアオートマタだったんですけど、ニーアオートマタの人形だったりとか、そういうものを商品に置いて何ドル以上寄付したらもらえる可能性ありますよっていうと、もっと寄付が集まるとか。っていう風にやってますね。
That's difficult. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. All right, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Once again, I am Darkman, and with me here is Sent, and this lovely computer that you could win by donating $150 or more cumulative throughout the week. So we're going to throw it back to the host.
オーフルゾーンは今回はないはずですね、多分。AGDQ だけかな。で多数枠もないです。日本人の奏者出たことあります。AGDQ では2015年から17年まで3年連続で2人3人行ってますね。連続で。
There you go.
ピカチュウ。
$50 from Anonymous that says, may not the smoothest, but by far one of the most entertaining runs I've seen at GDQ. Great work, keys and couch. $50 from the Chocobo Biologist 98 that says, donating because I can't get enough of Pokemon speedruns and Edo Bean's adorable voice. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. $15 from Keizaron. That was a really hard one to say, but I'm so sorry about
ブラジル
that.
人の皆方こんにちは。ミスターアトラスさん。
So I'm gonna go ahead and hand this over to my lovely host Bubbles. Thank you guys so much for having me right now. I will see you guys later.
Hello, I am back. This is Bubbles Del Fuego. Welcome to Summer Games Done Quick 2017. Had a great Pokemon run. Coming up next is Half-Life 1 with your boy Alex. Got a few more donations we can read while we wait here. $150 from Blue Chaos saying, Gordon Freeman, Walter White, proof you should never underestimate a nerd. $10 from Bury the Hammer saying, Pokemon has been with me ever since I got Pokemon Red when I was 12 years old. Gen 2 still my favorite. Amazing to see it broken so badly when it took me 50 to 100 hours plus to beat it originally. Keep up the great work, guys. $50 from Osprey here saying, hey all, love the Pokemon speedruns and past GDQs. Unfortunately, I'm not able to...
そうですね、テトリス・ザ・グランドマスターは今回の一つ見どころで1、2、3と連続でレースをやります。で、実際の本物のアーケードを持ち込んで会場に、それをやりますね。それは一つ見どころです。
For Onimusha Warlords, we are about 245 out of 3,500 to use the panda suit in that run. That sounds adorable. And also there is a voice language incentive.
真っ暗になっちゃった。出てきた。
Between Japanese and English. Also many file name incentives for Castlevania 3, Star Tropics, Chrono Trigger, and Divinity coming up. Make sure to check those out in the following days.
そうですね、スケジュールは今ちょっとコマンド打ってもらいましたけど、これをチェックしてください。
$50 from Ninja of Sorts, saying, shout out to the tech crew for all their hard work to bring this awesome marathon to the world for such a great cause. Thank you for all you do. $50 from IFD Delusion, saying, it's the most wonderful time of the year. SGDQ
そうですね、いろんなゲームあって、今回も本当にバリエーションが起きて、RPG はクロノトリガー、FF7 とか、キングダムハーツ、あとマザー2とか、からゼルダは合わせて5作品、ムジラの仮面、ブレスオブザワイルド、リンクの冒険、神トラ、夢見る島デラックス、トワイライトプリンセス。アクションゲーだと、カービィとか、そうですね、ロックマンは当然のように入ってますね。人気の RT なので。スーパーメトロイド。ロックマン X ブロックがあるんですよ、今回。ロックマン X6 と X2、X3 が入ってます。その前にカービィ2、カービィロボボプラネット。で、あとは、ファンゲームみたいなのもあります。ローゼンクロイツが入ってます、今回。ローゼンクロイツスティレテフロイデンシュタッフェルが入ってますね。これレースです。フローディアでレースです、ね。あとは毎回恒例ですが、スーパーマリオ64。今回120枚で世界記録持ってるチーズが最終日の日本時間朝7時ぐらいに走ります。なんで、朝早起きしましょう。最終日4月9日、日曜日。ダークソウルズ3とか。こんなところですかね。個人的に楽しみなのはクロノトリガーで、今回これ乱数調整ありのカテゴリーで3時間でクリアしちゃうということですね。これはかなり精度がかなりの精度が必要なので、操作に。これは要チェックです。そうですね、ポータルもあります。イースオリジンもありますね。
Keep on donating, guys. We got a nice PC block coming up here right now. Pokemon is over. It's time to bring on the speed. Got Half-Life. We got Dishonored. We got Doom. We got another Half-Life. You guys are going to be blown away. $10 from Habit saying can't pass up a chance at that.
ちなみにここまでで終わった中から紹介すると、任天堂64からレア社製の任天堂64ソフト、バンジョーカズイとドンキーコング64、あとディディコングレーシングもありました。クラッシュバンディクもありましたね。サルゲッチュとか、ソニックブロックでソニック・ザ・ヘッジホーク CD2011 年版とジェネレーションズ・カラーズがあったり、あとは同じく両ゲームのブロックとしてミラーズエッジとミラーズエッジカタリストは昨日やってましたね。あと、ぜひ見てほしいのがニアオートマタ。今回のイベント、開幕で扱われたニアオートマタは片手縛りで RT しました。これで1時間43分5秒。そうですね。 ドネーションインセンティブという制度があって、
All right, we got a quick
例えば15ドル寄付しますと。
quick couple
で
of ads
15ドルを何々のゲームの
Check out
誰
our
々の名
sponsors.
前に投票してくださいってやると、それに投票が入ると。で、最終的にどのぐらい投票が入ったかで、コードを決めたり、名前を決めたりするんですね。ニアオートマタは A エンドの RTA でした。初日の一番最初にやりましたね。片手縛りで。この CM 一応音があるんだけどな。ないですね、今回は。ですね。日本のリストリームでモンキーボールはかなり詳しい説明があったので、でもぜひ見てください。録画で見れます。編集はそんな時間かかんないですね。今まだやってないんですけど、ただ切り取ってそれを保存するだけなので、ネット上で。それはこのイベントが終わったらやる予定です。なので、イベントが終わった後もずっと見れるようになります。ニコ生みたいに1週間で見れなくなることはないので、要チェックです。
Hello Alex, Pack Science is here. I just wanted to wish you good luck in your runs. Reminder that the theorem of Sprague-Grundy guarantees your victory. Also, the community reminds you that save glitch is out of bounds. You can't see the cam on him right now, but he's smiling, don't worry.
.もちろんこっちも保存されます。そうですね。この放送はサマーゲームスダンクイックというチャリティーイベント、世界最大の RT イベントを日本語で再放送しています。で、チャリティーなんで寄付したいって方もいらっしゃると思うんですが、日本からの寄付はほとんどできない状態です、今。いろいろ法律関係でできないようになっています。ただできるという報告もあって、それはビザのデビットカードを持っていればできたという報告がありました。なんでできる方もいるかもしれないんで、ぜひやってみてください。リンクはここにあります。もしできない場合は、イエティという T シャツサイトで T シャツを買うと売り上げの一部が寄付されるのと、あとゲームスタンクイック本家の Twitch ページに行くと、購読の登録したり、被りましたね。購読の登録したりとか、ビットを寄付したりすると、それも国境なき医師団に全部行くようになってます。めっちゃ